Hello, you beautiful people. Here we are again. It's Saturday afternoon. It's time for some hockey night in Canada. This is Nothing is Perfect. I'm Russell Holiday. We've got a big show for you tonight here to watch the Vancouver Canucks versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Should be an interesting one. I don't know who all heard the story. I think Pastor Linden's chatting about it in chat right now about the travel woes of the Vancouver Canucks getting stuck in North Carolina last night and not able to get back to Toronto until this afternoon. So it should be interesting. See what kind of Canucks team shows up. I don't even know what the lineup is, but I think a couple changes there. But before we talk about that, let's talk about what we're going to do today, because there's lots of things happening here on Nothing is Perfect today. We're going to start where we always do with the hello to everyone in chat who is already here to watch the game with us. We're going to go through the stats that you want, but you don't really need. We're going to go through the Canucks lineup, which we're going to do on Twitter today because it's going to be a game time kind of a thing, I think. During the first intermission, we're going to do our very first ever Canucks jersey tier list. So we're going to go through some of the Canucks jerseys. It's going to be a tier list. It's going to be a little bit of history about what happened with the Canucks uniforms over the years. There's like 24 different kinds of Canucks jerseys for year to year. It's pretty wild. Actually 27 now that I'm looking at the list. So we'll see. You know, we're going to try and get through the whole list, but we may have to do a second part for the tier list, but that will be happening during the first intermission. And then during the second intermission, we're very excited to have Mr. TSI Mike from the Toronto Sports Insider joining us for the second intermission to chat about his hockey fandom and as well his channel. It looks like Mr. TSI Mike in chat, putting some explosions in chat, becoming a member. Look at that. TSI Mike, what's up? Speak of the man himself. There he is in chat. You'll love to see it. Welcome to the stream, TSI Mike. I hope you have a good one over there on Toronto Sports Insider as well. We know you will be live. Love to see it. Big Mac, I look forward to your segment, TSI Mike. Pass it to Linden giving us the update. They did make it to TO. They finally, just a few hours ago. That's good to see. They were given the Taylor Swift treatment, police escort. Yeah, I guess they needed that to get through Toronto, so that's pretty interesting. I don't want to watch for some reason. Mike Torrance, it's going to be okay, buddy. It's going to be okay. We're all here together to watch, some moral support for each other. But I need the pain, I guess. I guess that's one way to put it, right? I need the pain. Milosh in the chat. Go, Canucks, go, says Milosh. You love to see it. Welcome, Milosh. The green and blue breakdown in the chat. Never wanted the Canucks to win more. Welcome back, the green and blue breakdown. Nice to have you. Hachiko, hello, says Hachiko. Good to see you, Hachiko. Hopefully you're still safe down there in California. Mike Torrance says, yay! What's up? Says Big Mac. Zach says, yes! And then TSI Mike says, would love to stay in chat, but I'll be back in the second intermission. There it is, TSI Mike stopping by to get a membership and to say hello to all you beautiful people out there. So it's good to see. Well, thanks for stopping by, TSI Mike. And then Noah Dang says, hey, member. It's like, yes, hello, member. How's it going? Noah Dang in the chat. Okay, let's hop on over to the stats that you want, but you don't really need. I'm also going to bring up Twitter right now on this because we have no idea what's going on. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Speak of Bender Bachelor, we're going to go old school with our lineup today and just show you on Brandon Bachelor's page. But before that, we will go through the stats that you want, but you don't really need. And look at this. I don't even have, like, this isn't even, we got to get this all up to date. I'm realizing now that we didn't do this. So let's quickly go like this. And then we'll go like this. We'll go like this. And boom, shakalaka. All of a sudden, we've got our nice little thumbnail in here too. See, look at that. Isn't that better? It feels more complete now. Okay. So yeah, Canadian rivalries renewed. And there's TSI Mike giving us a cheers. There's a tier list. Can you see it? No, it's too small on purpose, so you can't tell what's going on. But there's a whole lot of colors going on there. Stats that you want, but you don't really need. Canucks record when they're playing on Saturdays. Let's actually make this bigger for you again. Okay. Canucks are only 2 games below 500 on Saturdays. So we have a chance. This is another Saturday that we have a chance to pull this closer. We'll get there eventually, I believe. They have played 861 times on Saturday night, so big night for hockey. Just below 500, so not too bad. But they are a minus 175, so there has been some blowout losses over the years. Penalty kill 80%, 18% on the power play on Saturday. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Canucks record when it comes to January 11th. They played 18 times. They're 7-8 overall. At home, they're 3-3. When they're playing on a road, on January 11th, they're 4-5-1. So, again, we are hovering around 500. 500 on Saturday, 500 on January 11th. So, let's flip a coin, right? We don't need to talk about the fact that the Canucks haven't won a single back-to-back game so far this year. That's something we don't have to talk about, right? The Canucks versus the Leafs, they played 163 times. The Canucks actually have a winning record against the Leafs, 73-65. Unfortunately, that's the result of a very good record against the Leafs in Vancouver at 46-24. In Toronto, ooh, it's 27-41, and not a good stats. We don't like this. We like these stats better than we like these stats. Canucks current leading scorer against the Maple Leafs. We got Miller with 9 goals in 17 games. We got Hughes with 15 assists in 16 games, and Miller taking the overall with 9 goals and 9 assists in 17 games. So more than a point per game for Mr. Miller against the Maple Leafs. Leafs current leading scorer against the Canucks, Matthews, 18 goals in 23 games. That's wild. That's almost a goal per game. Marner with 18 assists. That's kind of fun. Looks like Marner set up Matthews for 18 goals with 18 assists in 23 games. And then Matthews taking the overall with a point a game, going 23 points in 23 games against the Vancouver Canucks. Let's look over at the website, the NHL website. In the last 5 games, JT Miller is the Canucks leading scorer with 5 points. Austin Matthews is the leading scorer for the Toronto Maple Leafs with 8 points in his last 5 games. Matthew Nyes with 5 goals in his last 5 games, so on a heater. Connor Garland, only 2 goals in his last 5 games. That's the leading goal scorer for the Canucks in the last 5 games. Again, very scary. Quinn Hughes, 3 assists in his last 5 games. Mitch Marner, 7 assists in his last 5 games. So there is a discrepancy here. The Maple Leafs are scoring a lot more than the Canucks are right now, which is a little terrifying. This is the first game between the Canucks and the Maple Leafs this year. 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. And then the Toronto-Vancouver game happens in February, so about a month from now. If we're looking at the team stats, the Vancouver Canucks are 14th in the league at 22.2% on the power play, slightly better than the Leafs, who are 18th at 21.1%. And then we got the Canucks coming in at 12th on the penalty kill. The Toronto Maple Leafs penalty kill is actually better than I expected, 83.6%, almost 84%. It gives them 6th in the league. Canucks are 19th in the league on the faceoff at 50%. The Maple Leafs are really good on the faceoff. They're 52.6%, 4th in the whole league. And when it comes to goal scoring, the Canucks are 19th, less than 3 goals per game. Toronto is 12th with just over 3 goals per game. And then the Canucks goals against are 3.15, 21st. And then the Maple Leafs are 2.81. They're 11th for goals against per game. If we're looking at the last 10 games, the Canucks are 2-4-4. What a ridiculous record. The Maple Leafs are running just above 500, 2 games above 500, 6-4. They did have a bit of a winning streak there, 5 games in a row. They did lose their last game to Carolina, and so did the Canucks. You see that? Both teams lost to Carolina last time. So it should be interesting to see which team steps it up. Interesting. Okay, let's hop over to the old school lineup, because like I said, it did change a little bit. We got DeBrusk, Pettersson, and Besser playing together. So Miller and Besser have been split up. Hoglander back into the lineup. You'll be happy to see that. Big Hog. Miller and Garland playing together. And then we got Heinen, Suter, and Sherwood playing on the third line. Phil G, Giuseppe, Bluger, and Lekermacki. So Lekermacki's been put down to the fourth line. We'll see how long this lasts. Hughes and Meyer still playing together. Forbert and Soucy still playing together. Brisebois and Juleson playing together. So Brisebois comes in the lineup. So that should be interesting. Yeah, and then we got Lankinen. Blanky in net. You'll love to see it. Hopefully Blankinen's ready to go, because he's the only one who didn't play the other night. Well, I guess Brisebois and Hoglander did not play as well, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, Juleson and Brisebois. We got an AHL defensive pair as our third line for bar. We're back to the bar now. Zachary, go Leafs, go. Yeah, the first time that Zach is in chat cheering for the other team. The green and blue breakdown. Score predictions. Hachiko says a 10-0 Toronto win. Hachiko, I'm surprised you haven't already changed your symbol to a maple leaf. Mike Torrance, 4-1 Toronto. Zach saying 4-2 Leafs win. A green and blue breakdown. I'm thinking 4-0 Toronto. Gary Wiseman, the funniest man in chat. This is one of those everything that could go wrong, did go wrong days, travel issues on a back-to-back. Yep. Yeah, anytime you have to fly during the day of a game is going to be a bad thing, right? Like the Canucks, are the Canucks even going to have any legs at all? I don't know. I don't know if they will. Hachiko, oh my God, Canada's men's and women's team beat South Korea and Chinese Taipei 11-0 and 16-0 respectively at the Winter World University Games today. Oof. Oof. No surprise there though, right? Hachiko, get U Sports to replace Hockey Canada ASAP. No. I mean, Hockey Canada does suck right now, so. No dang. Canucks lost 7-3. So no dang thinks it's going to be a blowout 7-3. Toronto wins over Vancouver. They have hockey teams. Wow. Yeah. So South Korea and Chinese Taipei do have hockey teams now. Jazz, the first one coming in to predict a Vancouver victory. Nah, I believe the Canucks. Canucks 5-4 in OT. You love to see it. See if the Canucks can reverse the role and become an OT winner for once this year. Hachiko, Slovakia's women's team beat the UK 20-0. 20-0. That's wild. Pasadena, Korea has a good para hockey program. Oh, very cool. Interesting. Hachiko, and this is just 2 days before the opening ceremony. Yeah, so it doesn't look like it's going to be good for the UK's team. Oh, the Brits, they don't know how to play hockey, I guess. B-Dog in chat. Welcome, B-Dog. And B-Dog also calling for 4-0 Vancouver victory. You love to see it. Thanks, B-Dog, for that positivity. We need it. And then Hachiko says, at Pasadena Linden, Pyeongchang 2018 was really useful in para sports growth, I hear. And Pasadena Linden says, yup. Jazz, we had a lower diff loss against Hurricanes, so we have a chance. Yes, this is true. We only lost 1-0 to the Hurricanes, unlike the Maple Leafs, who lost quite substantially. Should we look those up? Let's look those up. Okay, so the Canucks lost 2-0, and then the Maple Leafs. Let's see. Let's go back here. Where it is. Here it is. Okay. Let's go look. So as we saw the other night, Canucks lose 2-0 to Carolina. 2 goals in the game. Canucks only had 14 shots. Carolina versus Toronto, 6-3. So Carolina won 6-3. 2 goals per period, which is interesting. 34 shots for Carolina, 33 for Toronto. So lots of shots in this game. I believe there was an empty netter as well, if I'm not. Yeah, empty netter. So it was kind of a 5-3 game. They did get an empty netter, so. But either way, maybe that means we have a chance. Maybe that means we have a chance. I don't know if that means we have a chance. Bar! Risake F. Les leaves. Go, Canucks, go, says Risake. Yep, you love to see it. The Montreal fan comes in, cheering for the Vancouver side. Good to see. Leah Herring, I want to be positive. I really do. And then Nick H comes in. Imagine another OT loss. I would take another OT loss at this point. I'm not going to lie to you. Vancouver's in a rough spot tonight, so I would take another OT loss. Jacob the Mighty, welcome back, brother. Good to have you. Also, Leah, thanks for coming by. Nick H, thanks for coming by. Jacob, hey guys. Welcome, Jacob. Nice to see you. Big Mac, the Canucks got this, no doubt. Big Mac has faith. Gary Osmond, those are common scores in international hockey involving non-traditional hockey nations. If you watch the IIHF Division 2/3, you often get scores like 20-0. And then B-Dog says GTSY. Good to see ya, Jacob. Look at that. I figured it out. Big Mac, yo, what's shaking, Jacob? Jacob's like, how is everyone? We're doing good. We're doing good. I also didn't mention before the game, but I will not be doing any post-game show today. The moment the Vancouver Canucks defeat the Toronto Maple Leafs and the game is over, I will be leaving immediately to go see Sum 41, because Sum 41 is playing at Rogers Arena tonight in Vancouver. So I'll be running out immediately to go and see Sum 41. They've got Gob opening up. Gob is great. So yes, no post-game show. Dustin's not here today either, but we're gonna have some fun either way. Jacob, not much. Just got like no sleep because of all those naps you're taking. You can't sleep when you're napping that much, I guess, brother. Okay. Big Mac is doing grand. Jacob the Mighty, I was up for a day grinding ranked. Ranked A? Noah Dang, just like this. I don't want to watch. Paslin and Kenya has a membership in the IIHF. That is true. I did see a story about that. Mike Torrance got the bull hot and ready for Jacob. Nice, Jacob. Hachiko, Toronto. Tomorrow we will see Canada versus Czechia repeat. Interesting. Kenyan Lions. They're called the Kenyan Lions. That's sick. Jacob the Mighty, but I had to stop because the little kids got online. The little kids are way better than we are, aren't they? I feel that too. Gary Wiseman. Watched the IIHF U18 Asia Cup recently because it was streaming free on YouTube. Thailand U18 beat Kuwait U18 57-0, and Mongolia beat U18. Mongolia U18 beat India U18 32-0. Oh, that is a lot of goals. 57-0. That's like a goal every minute for the entire game. Yup, says Paz Linden. Jacob, I had against Ninja. A game against Ninja. Oh, did you get on his stream? Was he streaming? Did you make him rage and quit? Jazz, just realized I don't have a membership anymore. Oh no, Jazz, you don't have a membership anymore. Mike Torrance, enjoy, Russ. Yes, I will. I love Sum 41. They're one of my favorite bands. Ooh, Sum 41 Sickness. Yep, should be very cool. Yeah, their very last show ever in Vancouver, so it should be a lot of fun. Jason Hawkins in the chat. Welcome, Jason. Nice to have you, brother. Gob, haven't seen them since they played the ARC. That is correct. Jason Hawkins is one of my buddies from high school. And years and years ago, we won a contest for Jeans Day. And Gob came and played at the arena right beside our school at the Abbotsford Recreation Center. It was my very first rock show. I'd never been to one before. And me and Jason were both there watching Gob sing their songs. Never heard of either band, says Paz of the Linden. Never been to a concert before, says Jacob. Oh man, you got it, brother. Never ever. Big Hog Hockey, welcome back, Big Hog. Are you happy that you're back in the lineup? You are back in the lineup tonight, Hoglander. Gary Wiseman, Thailand had 126 goals in 6 games in that tournament. Oh my gosh, Thailand can score. Hi, Big Hog, says Jacob. Neither have I, Jacob. Big Mac, you've never been to a concert, bro? My goodness. I've had to have been to like 100 concerts in my life or something like that. Been to a bunch of raves. I mean, it's the same thing. Concert, rave, same difference, right? Music being played, dancing around, having a good time. Gary Wiseman and Kuwait had 116 goals against in 5 games. They forfeit their last game and went home early. Lull. Poor Kuwait. Jacob the Mighty, but no, actually sit down. Music concert. Nah, it was mellow game. Ninja just plays healers. He's not really that good. Oh, cast and shade at Ninja. Hachiko, Boston Fleet 2-1 in OT. Shall be wearing my Fleet jersey for good luck in this game. And then Swerve and Irvin shows up in chat. Yo. What's up, Swerve and Irvin? Welcome back, brother. Good to have ya. Noah Dang, Boston 4-3 over Florida. Yeah, the Abbey Rec Center. And then Jacob says, hey, Swervin. And Swervin says, another beatdown on the Canucks coming in hot. Yeah, that's the general consensus in chat today. Nobody has any faith in the Vancouver Canucks today against the Maple Leafs. Big Hog. Yeah, finally. Yeah, we'll see if you can score a goal, eh? Score a goal for us, Big Hog. Noah Dang. Ottawa 5-0, nothing over Pittsburgh. Yeah, what a wild score that is. Thailand U18 would beat the Canucks 69-0. I don't know how to feel about that because it's kind of nice, but it's also a little scary. Big Hog Hoggy Hachiko, good thoughts. Emperor King, go Chargers, Russell. I think I might have to cheer for the Chargers because I'm a 49ers fan. So I don't really have anyone to cheer for in the playoffs because my team was injured the entire year. Yeah, Emperor, I might have to cheer for the Chargers. I'm not gonna lie. Jacob the Mighty concerts. There's less drugs probably. Depends on the concert. Emperor King, go Chargers, says Hachiko. And then Big Hog's like, nah, go Rams. Gary Wiseman, Russ definitely strikes me as a Sum 41, Blink 182, the Offspring kind of guy. Yep. I've seen all of those bands live. I've seen Sum 41, Blink 182, Offspring. I've seen Linkin Park. I've seen Dropkick Murphys. I've seen Metallica. I've seen Eminem. I've seen, yeah. I used to go to Warped Tour back in the day. So Warped Tour is a punk rock tour that happened annually in the summer back in the day, and they would have like 100 bands come and play. It was amazing. No dang. Seattle beat Buffalo 6-2. Yeah, I saw the tail end of that when I popped the TV on today. Blink 182 is where it's at. Yeah, Blink 182. I've seen them, I think, twice live now. They're really good. The first time I went, I took my my niece to see Blink 182, and it was her very first show. She was like 12, I think. And the band that opened up for them, she knew too. She was really stoked. And then Blink 182 started playing. And then before they even came on stage, a giant flaming fuck swear jar appeared on stage. And then all these blow up sex dolls started getting passed out in the crowd. And I looked at my niece and I was like, don't tell your mom. Because she was only 12 at the time. Big Hog Hockey, I equally support both LA NFL teams. And Limp Bizkit. I never got to see Limp Bizkit live. Boo, Kyle Bukakis. I agree. Where's my Dan Murphy? I need some more Dan Murphy in my life, eh? Jacob the Mighty. Russ, not hockey related, but do you have a favorite superhero? Favorite superhero is probably Deadpool, but I do really like Spider-Man. If I had to go, okay, I'll give you a top 3 because I think I can only do a top 3. My top 3 favorite superheroes is Wolverine, Deadpool, and Spider-Man. I think I can safely say that. Although I do have all the Captain Canada comics. But yeah. Final answer, Wolverine, Deadpool, and Spider-Man. You guys think the LA Kings versus Calgary game got postponed because of the fire? It's tragic. Yeah, it did get postponed because of the fire. Vancouver Chargers, let's go! Swervin' Irvin, Dan the Man, Murphy, all the way up. Dan the Man. Dan Murphy from my hometown of Abbotsford. Hachiko at Jazz, that's exactly what happened. Nice, I hate DC. Yep. Yeah, I've never been. I mean, if you're going with DC, I'd have to go with Batman was probably the one I watched more growing up. Batman, the animated series, was sick. That was a great TV show back in the day. Zach, go Leafs, go! Let's go Leafs! Mike Torrance, Chiefs fan, but more because I'm a Brady hater. That's fair enough. I mean, I can't be happy you're a Chiefs fan because your team has beaten me twice in the Super Bowl now. But you know what? As I always say, nothing is perfect. You cheer for whoever makes you happy, right? It's whatever sparks joy in your heart. So, Mike Torrance, if you want to cheer for that team, you can. Jacob, but Squirrel Girl and Howard the Duck are my faves with Ghost Rider. Howard the Duck, eh? Howard the Duck, quack, quack, quack. From a parallel dimension where everyone's a duck. If the Vancouver had a PWH team, what would you call them? It would be fun to call them. Can we call them the Vancouver Millionaires? I think we'd go with the Vancouver Millionaires. How about that? Abscond with the old Vancouver game. What do you think, Swerve and Irvin? Vancouver Millionaires? Hachiko, go Austin Matthews, but only him and no one else. Gary's like, the Lululemons. Could be. The Lululemons, the stretchy pants. Matthews is hurt, I think, still. No, I think he's playing now. He should be back in the lineup. Hachiko, at Swerve and Irvin, Vancouver Orcas, but the logo is Canuck instead. Yeah, I called them the Vancouver Orcas, and then it's Johnny Canuck is their symbol. That would be funny too. Swerve and they could play at UBC. My first concert was Hullabaloo 2002, Crowned King, Theory of a Dead Man, Jimmy Eat World, Swollen Members, and Papa Roach. I've seen Jimmy Eat World, but I haven't seen the other guys. Swollen Members, one of them dated somebody from my high school, which is interesting, right? Never saw Papa Roach live. That's a dope lineup. Gary Wiseman's jealous. Who's commentating? It's not John Shorthouse. The Vancouver Lemon Party. Swollen Members were huge at that period. Yeah, they sure were. Hazelin and you and Jason went to Yale Secondary. Yes, we did. Yeah, Jason was a year behind me, I think. Or maybe 2 years behind me. Jacob the Mighty Wolverine, first Canadian superhero ever. Yeah, it was very cool. Spider-Man all day, then Venom. Oh, we know who Big Mac likes. Pachico likes the Flash. Swerve and Irvin at Gary, smirking. Not the movie Venom, though. You liked him from Batman or Spider-Man the Animated Series, right? The Vancouver Canucks have made it to Toronto, and they're ready to play Game 4 of this road trip. And the puck has been dropped in Toronto. Silver Surfer is B-Dog's favorite. Just shows up and destroys planets. Well, Toronto just got a shot. We still don't know what the time is because they're just doing the opening lineups. But play has been stopped. Toronto gets the first shot of the game. Jacob, booster gold, only cool DC hero. Mike Torrance, the first movie was okay-ish. Shout out to Batman Beyond. Yeah, Batman Beyond is kind of like similar animation style, isn't it? Yeah, Austin Matthews back in the lineup. Jacob, they made a fan film swerving. Looks awesome. Back underway. Laugh Out Loud audio sync is off. So much for national broadcast. Lol. Yeah, it's Chris Cuthbert and Craig Simpson. Canucks score! The Chaos Giraffe starts things off before I can even tell you how much time is left in the game! First shot of the game for the Vancouver Canucks, and the Chaos Giraffe puts it in. Looks like Brock Besser tipped it in front. Tyler Myers with a shot from the point. Brock Besser with a tip in front of the Vancouver Canucks score on their very first shot of the game. Pedersen puts it up to Myers on the point. And then, yeah, Brock Besser with a little tip in front. Past the Toronto goaltender. You love to see it. Woo! Vancouver, what a way to start. Oh, and I guess Toronto didn't even get a shot there. So no shots for Toronto. And the Vancouver Canucks have 100% shooting percentage. I love to see you guys can actually use this emoji. Hachiko's like, goal, goal, goal. There's Big Hog out there already. Big Mac's like, boom, goal, goal, goal. Tyler Myers. No, says Zach. Second shot of the game, and Toronto gets another save. Or gets their first save of the game, I should say. Bang, says Jag. Mike Torrance, Furk. And then Big Dog's like, oh my God, woo! And then Jazz is like, Zach, how about that? How about that? Pass it, Linden, me too. 96, 97, 97, 98, and 98, 99. Go, Lions. Jacob, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. Go, 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 go. Yeah, Besser with the tip in front, Gary Wiseman. Tyler Myers with a shot. Brock Besser with a tip in front. The Vancouver Canucks have taken a 1-0 lead right off the bat. You love to see it. Bang, says Big Hog. Canucks are going to be playing on adrenaline today. Hoglander. Shot. Oh, there's OEL. Big hug. Go, 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 go. And then Swerve and everyone's like, chaos giraffe. Chaos giraffe. Chaos giraffe. Chaos giraffe. Woo! Whoop. No, Dang's like, no goal. No, it's a goal. Canucks have 3 shots. Myers' first goal. That's crazy. No. Myers didn't. I thought he shot the puck from the point, and then Brock Besser tipped it. So Brock Besser with the first goal of the game. Now we got the Canucks' 4th line out there. Lecker in on the forecheck. Good pressure by the Canucks, but they can't come up with the puck, unfortunately. Juleson steps up and throws a hit. Brisebois tips the puck behind the net for Di Giuseppe. Big bang, says Hunter. Welcome, Hunter. Hunter / scout / paper. No, Dang, no goal. No, Dang, it is a goal. Hunter's like, go. Jacob, no, Noah Dang wishes it was no goal, but it is a goal. In fact, it is a goal. Vancouver leads 1-0. Dewar with a shot. Quinn Hughes tips it over the boards. The broccoli Brockstar Besser. 1 minute in, caught up to last night's first period. Correct. Yeah, isn't that wild? Brock Besser's 15th goal of the season. 8th in the first period. Brock Besser likes scoring in the first period. Scoring early, scoring often. Heinen on the half boards. Sherwood's there too. 2 Toronto Maple Leafs. Suter. Puck down low. In the corner now. Sherwood puts it back up to the point, but can't get it to go there. It gets intercepted by Kampf. Lorentz tips it past his man. Quinn Hughes is not happy about that. Quinn Hughes just got high sticked. What are they going to do? Let's see if this is a legit call or if it's just something stupid. Oh my God, throw yourself down a little bit more, shall you? What the heck? So it is going to be a power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. But Quinn Hughes got high sticked at the same time. They didn't make a call. He's literally touching his chin to check for blood. And the ref's like, nope, it doesn't matter because the guy was falling down and he plays for the Maple Leafs. Is that too much? It might be too much. There it is. Toronto's first shot of the game. Yeah. Or maybe it went wide. Yeah. No, that's the first Toronto shot of the game. Gary Wiseman. It's a goal. Ignore Noah Dang. He does this every game. Noah Dang might be cheering for the Maple Leafs. Good pressure by the Canucks. Blocking off the half wall and getting the puck all the way down the ice with a minute 30 left to go in the power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Okay, making food, can't see, haha. Leafs power play, says Zach. What you making, says Gary. Pierogies and smokies. Yum, says Big Mac. 2 douches I see laugh out loud. Calvin99 Charlie. Welcome, Calvin99 Charlie. Always good to have you, brother. Our second ever member on Nothing is Perfect. Hunter saying shorthanded. Yep. Big PK. Got a big PK right here. No, what the hell, dude? Chaz is not happy that you're messing with the score. Oh, Canucks do get it out past the blue line. Splits the D. 35 seconds left to go on the power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oliver Ekman-Larsson collects the puck. Skates it out. Haven't seen Chris Tanev yet. Puck goes into the Toronto bench. The faceoff will probably be at the Toronto blue line. Maybe. Toronto blue line. Pass to the Linden. I can't exactly say I'm proud of attending Yale Secondary, notorious for gang members. Yep. I'll tell you guys a story about gang members sometimes at Yale. But today's not that day. Well, maybe I should. Essentially, long story short, I pissed off someone who is a gang affiliate. And then they tried to get a bunch of people together to beat the crap out of me. And They went and asked somebody who they didn't know was my cousin, but my cousin was the toughest guy in the entire school. And they're like, hey, man, we're going to get a bunch of people together to beat the crap out of Russ. And then my cousin was like, you mean Russ, like my cousin Russ? And they're like, oh, he's your cousin? And then my cousin was like, if you touch him, I am going to beat the crap out of all of you one at a time. And then they're like, oh, sorry. And then the next day they were very, very happy to see me. And they were very nice. Oh, Lankinen with a save. Forward had lost his stick, was going to retrieve it. So he was skating away from the man. And then Toronto has now tied up the shots 3-3. Lyndon, I never ever graduated, so. Zach, you got a big PP. Jay is gang like that. Russ, can you make Dralgona candy from Squid Games? No. I've never made it before. I once made Dalgona. What's Dalgona? What's that one you got? You got to cut out. Yeah, it's like the cookies. They're like sugar cookies, right? Swerve Nervid. Tavares is an FA free agent this summer. Man, time flies. Yeah, isn't that wild? Pettersson drops it. Hughes does well to pick that one up because the Toronto Maple Leafs almost intercepted it. Canucks get the puck down the ice. Tanev, there he is. Oh, I miss Tanev so much. Christopher Tanev. Myers over to Hughes. Hughes walks, lots of space. Oh, and then DeBrusque puts it just wide. There was a lot of space there. Toronto gets it out to center. Gary Wiseman, Bacon Brothers are probably the most famous Yale alumni. Yeah, unfortunately. Yale secondary is known for ultimate frisbee. They were the best ultimate frisbee high school in Canada for years. I know, right? The ultimate frisbee team at Yale was so good that they actually played, their junior team played against all the senior teams. And then they were also very famous for their musical theater program, because they had a huge musical theater program that they put on. And then the third thing that Yale secondary is very famous for is the Bacon Brothers. Yeah, Bacon Bros. Jacob, I know currently people of biker gangs. No, dang, you okay? Calvin 99 Charlie, holy, the Toronto radio idiots are loud. Cool, sorry, says Big Hog. Story, cool story. Mohammed, hello everyone. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Welcome, Mohammed. Always good to have you. Hi, Mo, says Jacob. Trade Petey, question mark. Hunter. No, keep Petey, says Jacob. No, Juleson gets hit. Canucks battling the puck up the boards, can't get it out. Nah, he's getting bounced around. Passed around like a tasty treat in front of the net. Oh. Trade Miller, says Jacob. Trade Petey for Marchand, says Ichigo. Petey got the assist, laugh out loud. Maybe back in the day, yeah. Hockey and golf, pass it to Linden. Yeah, they're famous for their hockey program now, too. Gary Wiseman, BC produces a lot of quality ultimate players for some reason. Yeah. I remember, I think it was like when I was in high school, I'm pretty sure that the Yale secondary team, I think they won the national championship like 3 times in a row or something like that. It was wild. I was on the ultimate frisbee team for like 2 practices and I was like, wait, you guys run plays? I thought I was going to be running around in flip-flops and shorts. Trade Miller for Marchand or Pasternak, says Jacob. Sorry, don't like Marchand, says Muhammad. Trade Miller, such a trash player. Calvin is not a fan of Miller. Gary, nothing to be sorry about. Hunter, Miller for Andrei Kuzmenko. Nope, that's not happening either. Jacob, I hate Marchand. Another French fry, says Jacob. Miller is still him, says KJ. Welcome, KJ. Nice to have you. Calvin 99 Charlie, watch us win more and consistently when we do. Miller hasn't been Miller since those empty net goals he got. Yep. Anyone like Caesars? They are the best. I like Caesars and I like Caesar salads. Love a good Caesar. Mohammed. Hi, Jacob. KJ Bradley. I went to Britannia Hockey Academy for high school. Oh, very cool. So you must be pretty good at hockey, eh, KJ? Leah, Caesars are girl drinks. Sorry. Incorrect. Jacob, incorrect. They are delicious. You got to have some Caesars yourself. Spent 50% of the time on the ice. That would be sweet, eh? Go to high school and you spend half the time on the ice playing hockey. Jealous. Haha, yeah, I guess. No, Leah, it's not a girl's drink. It's delicious, everyone. Tell Jacob he's crazy. Zorro Rosario. Did masonry work for Larry Amaro? Just another major dude, seems like. So still weird to see Pacioretty on Maple Leafs. Oh, nice indirect pass by Pettersson up to DeBrusque. DeBrusque leaves it for Petey. Petey, get to the front of the net. Gets a good chance. Goalie makes a save. Good work by Petey to drive to the front of the net. Toronto passes the puck. Misses the pass. Puck comes all the way out to the blue line, to the Canucks blue line where Quinn Hughes collects it. KJ, probably why BC has so many prospects. Pasternak would be okay, says Mike Torrance. Yeah, pass is pretty good. Heinen, Langley boy, blocks the puck from ringing around the boards. Got the Suter, Heinen, Sherwood line out there. Toronto dumps it all the way down the ice, and that should have been icing, but apparently it's not. Puck comes out to the blue line. Toronto passes it down low. Sherwood tips it into the Toronto zone. And then Toronto collects the puck in their own zone and skates it out. Domi out. It's not weird to see Domi playing for Toronto. That always seemed to make sense, right? Playing in the same team as father did. Canucks gently put the puck down in the Toronto zone and get a change. Canucks now has 7 shots. They already half as many shots as they did against Carolina. Wild. KJ, we have hockey-focused schools. Yep, we sure do. Yeah, even Yale Secondary now, they got the Hockey Academy. Which I don't want to say, but that's where Jake Virtanen went. Connor Garland leaving it for Tyler Myers. Oh no, that was Susie. Susie with a shot and a save by the Toronto goalie. I want to keep them both, says Hunter. Caesars all day. Yeah, Big Mac knows where it's at. Swerve and Irvin, trade Miller for some guy named Fogel. Not Warren Fogel, just Fogel. Just a guy. I'm not bad, laugh out loud. Yeah, I assume if you were playing in a hockey academy, you probably... It's one of those things where you start playing that young, it becomes so automatic, right? Ever since Miller is only making $8 million, thinking he can boss people around, his wallet isn't the biggest to have that big of a mouth on him anymore. I don't even care about the amount of money he's making. If he's not producing, he shouldn't. Oh, and the puck goes by Miller. Speak of the devil. Puck goes by Miller and he couldn't tap it into the wide open net. If Miller's not playing well and he's playing lazy and making stupid passes like that one, rather than putting up the boards, he tries to make a pass to the middle. If he's making passes like that, and then he doesn't hustle back, like hustle to the bench for the change, Miller. Ah! Fogel from Superbad. Leah Herring, I saw a TikTok with Marchand's mom, and it was hilarious. She was pretending to be him. Toronto ices the puck like a bunch of fools. They don't know the rules. Learn the rules. Learn the rules. Throw the book. Learn the rules. Learn the rules. Learn the rules. Learn the rules. Jacob, I'd rather drink water over Caesar. I hate water. Jacob, next time somebody offers you a Caesar, see if you can get a pickled Caesar, because if you put pickle juice in a Caesar, it's even better, man. Gary Wiseman, Garland really growed that beard out. Gonna look like Joe Thornton by the playoffs. By playoff time if we make it. You're crazy, Jacob, says Big Mac. Yeah, I know. At least you're self-aware, right? Shot to the front of the net. Canucks battling behind the net. Susie up the boards. Collected by Pettersson. Pettersson flips it high into the Toronto zone. The goalie tries to field it, but can't collect it. Toronto ices the puck again. They did. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. Learn the rules. We just gave you the rule book. Maybe you haven't enough time to read it because it's only just arrived. But you need to realize that icing the puck is something that you should not do in a hockey game. Learn the rules. I would never want to leave Miller and PD. They are the heart of the team. Yep. And I keep on saying if the Canucks weren't playing so badly, they would definitely not be talking about this kind of a thing right now. Hearts of the team don't dip for 2 months, Jazz. Screw you! Sometimes they do, though, brother. Leah Herring, too bad Trevor Linden boy doesn't play hockey. Trevor Linden's boy doesn't play hockey. Yeah, can we imagine got Trevor Linden Jr.? TLJ! Juleson just blew a tire for no reason. And Lankinen absolutely bailed him out because Juleson falls down for no reason. He loves to do that. It's like his favorite thing to do. Trevor Linden Jr. Hey, Trevor, are you ever going to have kids that play hockey and come and play on the Canucks? I don't know what that means. He's smiling, though, and I like it when he smiles. I used to love Miller, though. Imagine him playing for Vancouver, yeah. Because, like, Jerome McGinley's kid is playing now, right? He just got drafted. Hunter, Trevor Linden. Big Mac. Love the commentators. Nothing is perfect. It's me putting the rule book in the chat. Pettersson is double shifted. Yeah, he might be feeling a little more fresh. Big Mac, rule book. Yes, thank you, Russ, for holding Miller accountable. Not much can do this. Really annoying. Yeah, I mean, if you're not playing good, you shouldn't be the one calling out other people for playing bad. Pizza Hut is better. Pizza Hut. I do like some Pizza Hut. I don't like pickles unless they're cool in Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, I forgot you love your Kool-Aid pickles. Forgot about that. Pickles and Kool-Aid, laugh out loud. Does that tickle your pickle? Calvin 99 Charlie, you didn't see, maybe you weren't here for that one, but yeah, Jacob likes putting pickles in Kool-Aid. And then Gary's like, does that tickle your pickle? Big Hog, love the Sportsnet prioritizes the Leafs commentator over the Canucks. Yeah, of course they do. That's always how it goes. Hunter TDS, laugh out loud. Jacob, yup. Hunter TDS, learn the rules. Kool-Aid, laugh out loud. Yeah, you marinate pickles in Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid Man was the best commercial character. Oh yeah! Busting through the walls. Hunter, okay, I'm done NHL 25. Welcome, Hunter. Your attention is now fully focused on the Vancouver Canucks and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Paper, what's your favorite team besides Vancouver? And Big Mac's like, Blanky! Jacob Cozy. I'm not upset about Miller, though. If PD and Miller was both playing well, we'd be okay. Yep. Lankinen flashes the glove, says KJ. Hard choice, says Hunter. I don't know. Calvin 99 Charlie. Okay, top three doesn't have to be in any particular order. Jacob, I blame management for all this talk. If we had more demon, none of this drama would be started. Yeah, I mean, they're waiting to sign somebody or trade for somebody. I think that's kind of been the plan, which isn't great. Mostly, I don't know. Milosh, that happened to Juleson 20 times this year. Yep. He just falls down and gets out of position. Henrik's kid is supposed to have a really good soccer player. To be a really good soccer player. Oh, very cool. Maybe he ends up playing for the Whitecaps. I wonder if he's in their system. Calvin is Vancouver, Detroit, and Toronto. So, Calvin, you win no matter what happens tonight, eh? Must feel good. Mike Torrance, Forbert, I'm in your way, sorry. Forbert? Milosh season. Oh yeah, this year season. Yeah. Paper isn't even here. What do you mean? Jacob, Paper is Hunter. This is Paper. Paper changed his name to Scout and then to Hunter. Okay. Oh, thanks. You told me. Or did Paper block me or something? No. Laugh out loud. No, Paper is now Hunter. Gary Wiseman, yeah, last I heard he was with the Whitecaps Academy. Oh, puck is behind Lankinen, but he makes the save. And then covers the puck. Lankinen! Great save! It's Detroit. Detroit is Hunter's second favorite player. Paper is Hunter. What? What? Since when? Laugh out loud. And Hunter's just like, ha 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 ha. Calvin 99 Charlie, since he changed it. I'm not sure when, just noticed the text. The texting and the name was different. He actually changed it a few times. Yeah. Wave! Wave! Puck gets shot wide. Big Hog getting it on the wave. Pass it in, and he is. That's Hunter. Oh, geez, I didn't like the live. My bad, Russ. All good. You can like and subscribe right now. Lanky. Hunter, boom. Valter Sedin equals midfielder for the Vancouver Whitecaps. Very cool. Zora Rosario, we're still hurting from the Jim Binning days. Yeah. Lekermacki shot to the short side. Toronto gets the puck all the way down into the Canucks zone. The ref is in the way. And that'll be an icing call. The Vancouver Canucks have iced the puck. Maybe, do you think Toronto can share some of their rule books with Vancouver? Pass it down? Big Mac also getting in on the wave. Woo! Woo! Hunter equals heater. Hunter's on a heater. Gary Wiseman, the chatter started after Miller got sent home. Presumably, he lost his cool and team felt he went too far. Nothing to do with the D-men. Milosh, go. Canucks, go. Go, Canucks, go. Quinn Hughes with the puck behind the net. Oh, and he gives away the puck. And Lankinen makes a save. And then Ty Domi is slashing Quinn Hughes in the feet because Ty Domi's a little bitch. And he's got a stupid tinted visor. You stupid little bitch. And he's got no teeth either. In summary, I don't like Ty Domi. I need to put money in the swear jar. B-Dog, drama from forward, not D-man. Yeah. Milosh, hi. Jacob uses paper for rock, paper, scissors. No more paper tricks. Long name. Hunter's the rule boom. Hunter, book. Hunter, learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules. Gary Wiseman, it's compensating for something else. Come back home, Chris Tanev. Your mother and I are worried about you. Yeah, Swerve and Irvin also wants to see Mr. Tanev back as a Vancouver Canuck. Lanky, lanky. He sweared. Yep. Go Leafs, says Zach. He sweared. Are we still hurting from the Gin and Benning days? I know we are by the OEL or whatever his name is contract, but besides that, we're still bleeding. I was around them for them years. I mean, we're going to be paying OEL $4.7 million next year to play for Toronto. So, and $4.7 million is an entire NHL player. Forward gets it out. Now the Canucks are going to be able to change after that icing call. Hazelin and my brother works in HVAC and worked on both Hank and Dank's home a few years ago. Very cool. Wonder if did they get any autographs? I guess you working on their house, you probably don't ask for an autograph, I guess, eh? Hunter, swear jar, swear jar, swear jar, swear jar. Yeah, I need the swear jar. Because I called him B-word. Big Mac swear jar. Hunter, Canucks Uncensored, yeah. Canucks Uncensored are all about the swear words. Big Hog Hockey putting a swear jar out for me too. And then Milosh is like, good evening. Good evening. Tanev is old, yep. But I'd still love to have him on the team. Garland tips it over to DeBrusk. DeBrusk loses it on the half boards. PD now in his own zone. Puck goes wide. Pedersen puts it up to Garland. Garland tips it into the Toronto zone, and DeBrusk goes in on the forecheck and almost intercepts the pass. Can't quite get it, though. Back to lazy hockey, says Mike Torrance. Yeah. Did the Toronto Maple Leafs come in offside or something? Jacob uses paper for rock, paper, scissors. He's like a dinosaur. Yep. Swerve and Irvin, I'd be too scared to go to an opposing arena. Like, would somebody pour a beer on you wearing your Canucks jersey? Depends. Did you see the clip of the Toronto fans in Philadelphia? Toronto fans are just like, doopy doopy, we're here having a good time at the, and then some guy's just like, bop, 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 and he just punches them in the face a bunch of times. So yeah, Swervin, if you went to a Philly game, you'd probably get punched in the face. But if you went to, oh, I don't know. I hear the Edmonton fans are pretty brutal too. Swerve and I wear my Canucks gear everywhere here in Edmonton. Just got to have alpha energy. Huh! Huh! Just walking around everywhere. Huh! Chico, Swerve and Irvin, plenty of Canuckers in LA when I went. Yeah. No, ha. Jacob uses paper for rock, paper, scissors. Just mention McDavid crying all the time, and they usually go away. Swerve and Miller on a line with Hoglander. Is he just in Tuckett's Downhouse? I think they're just trying to find a scoring line because they have not been able to score very many goals lately. Swervin loved chirping the Calgary boys. Favorite games, good fun. B-Dog loves needling the Flames. Zach, swear jar. Putting the Maple Leaf in chat. See now, that's a proper Maple Leaf. It's a red Maple Leaf, not like this weird blue Maple Leaf. Looks like the we got the Toronto dads in the crowd. Is that what that is? All the Toronto fathers. Swerve and Irvin, feels like I get cursed out by women named Susie if I ever went to a Boston Bruins game at the TD Garden. You get cursed out by a woman named Susie? It's possible. Is there like a famous Susie fan down there in Boston? 4:23 left to go in the first period. 4:20 left to go in the first period. Lol. Canucks control the puck in the Toronto zone for the first time in a little while. Pedersen walks down the boards, loses the puck. And the Canucks lose the puck. Tyler Myers reads the play well. Toronto had to take up because they were offside. Tyler Myers gets hit, goes down, loses his stick, picks it back up. Suter puts the puck around behind the net. Sherwood picks it up, chips it behind the net. And the Canucks cannot come up with the puck. Toronto skates it out. Good job by Susie, though, to step up. Heinen over to Suter. Shot gets blocked. Susie behind the net, can't come up with the puck. Sherwood behind the net, too. Sherwood throws a hit. Shot wide by Toronto. Breeze flips it a Hail Mary all the way down the ice into the Toronto zone. Heinen on the forecheck, can't come up with the puck. Bluger throws a hit. Knocks in on the forecheck again. Just under 3 minutes left to go in the first period. Puck on the half boards, just squeaks out of the zone. Derek Forbort there passes it back to Juleson. Juleson puts it all the way up to Phil Giuseppe, who tips it into the Toronto zone. Shots are now 9-9. Ha! Jacob, I've never been out chirped. Morgan Raleigh shoots it, misses, out of the play. Swerving over, Matt Sundin equals Canucks Hall of Famer. Gary Wiseman throws up. Big Mac, did anyone see a video of the stadium getting converted from an NHL game to an NBA game and how they do it every day? Yep. Calvin and Charlie, I did, Mac. Love them type of videos. Big, not, but laugh out loud. Sorry, Mac. Tyler Myers has taken a penalty. Tavares falls down, goes boom, boom. KJ, that ice must suck if they do it every day. Yep. It's always something to look at. Tavares just steps on Tyler Myers' stick and falls down because he's a bitch. Oh my gosh. I really hate Toronto. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't like any of their players, so I'm going to have to put some money in the swear jar today, I think. Matt Sundin, Marcus Naslund, 22-33. Sedin's great players, no cups. Yep. Segmina in the chat. Welcome back, Segmina. B-Dog saw one stadium in Seattle have 2 games and 4 concerts in one day. What the heck? Swervin Irvin, I have synced my TV with Russell's stream. Nature is healing. You'll love to see it. Canucks shoot the puck all the way down the ice. That was cool, eh? Like the ice is still there while they play b-ball. Like mind blown. Yeah, they put like rubber matting down on top of it. Jacob uses paper for rock, paper, scissors. Brazy. What kind of dog is that? Did y'all know Matthias Olin's first name is not Matthias? No, I did not know that. What is his first name? It's not a dog. It's a dog. What is it, Pass it to Linden? Leafs VP says Zach. At Pass Linden, did you know that Elias Pettersson's first name isn't Elias? Because it's Elias. Tyler Miners. Ah, I like that, Swervin. Tyler Miners. That's his pedo cousin. Lol. Oh, Swervin Irvin. Burn! Swervin, hockey is the only sport where the playing surface gets worse the higher level you play. I don't know. I played on some really bad ice in Langley. 45 seconds left to go in the power play for Toronto. Canucks clogging up the slot there. Forbort can't come up with the puck. Susie and Forbort behind the net can't come up with the puck. Toronto now on the blue line. Nylander on the half boards. Nylander to the front of the net. And the Canucks managed to chip it all the way down the ice with 20-something seconds. They took the power play off the screen because, you know, we don't need to know how much time is left. Frederick. Matthias is Kenneth. And then Pettersson is Frederick. Gary Wiseman, laugh out loud. Olin's first name is Kenneth. I don't blame him for going with Matthias. Kenneth Oland. Frederick Elias Pettersson. KJ, he's a Jack Russell Shih Tzu mix. Very cute. And that is it. Canucks have killed off 2 power plays, and now we're into the intermission. Okay. Let's see if we can do some tier lists, shall we? Because it's time for our very first ever tier list of Vancouver Canucks jerseys by year. By year. So let me get this all loaded up here for you. Okay, cool. All right. Aw, cute. Please put Myers in right wing. Yeah, I would love to see Myers as a forward. He must have known about DPD, so he purposely went with his middle name to cause chaos, confusion, and mayhem. Yep, that is the Canuck way. Chaos, confusion, mayhem. Okay. Let's see if I have this set up for you now. I think I do. Yep. And then I go like this. We're trying something new today, guys. Okay. Okay. So you guys have seen the tier list right before. So let's hop on over. I'll show you. So this is the first ever tier list that we're going to do. And you can actually, let's get rid of the Russell Holiday on there. Let's get rid of that so you can see the whole thing. Okay. You can see everything pretty much here. Good, right? Okay. So, from my count, and you can see it here on the bottom, the Vancouver Canucks have 27 different hockey jersey combos. And so what you're seeing here at the bottom is every single Vancouver Canucks jersey year by year. So this one right here, this is the very first year they played in the league, right? And then you can see there's two other jerseys that look very similar. But what I'll actually do here, I'll show you. I've got a bigger version for you guys here. So hopefully you guys can see this. Yeah, so this is the very first Vancouver Canucks jersey. It is from 1970-72. And so we're going to go through it. We're going to go through each one. And it's kind of cool because this slideshow actually shows you how it changes over the years. So let's start off and you guys can kind of see how things change, right? So this is every year that the Canucks have had a jersey. So I'll start off by showing all of them to you here. This is the first year. You see the red jersey on the bottom there. So we're going to do, it's going to be a two-tier kind of thing. We're going to tier the jerseys as we go through them. And then we're also going to get a little bit of history. So every time I show you guys the new jersey, I'm going to also tell you how it changed. So you can see, here's where we go from the flying skate to the orchid jersey. And then that one changed as well. They brought in the faded jersey that goes from blue to red. And then they changed it. So they now had a different fade from, yeah. So, and then they do the third jersey becomes a classic jersey. And then this is where they changed it up a little bit. Another change up. Yeah. This is where the flying skate came back in. And then here is this is the 40th anniversary one. And then this is the Heritage Classic one. And then this is the current flying skate one that they've been using lately. And then here is the first reverse retro that they did. And then this one is the second reverse retro that they did. So we're going to go year by year. And I'm going to put them in a tier. And we're going to learn a little bit about the jersey and how they changed. And then I'm going to put them in tiers. If you guys agree with me, make sure you put it in chat. If you disagree with me, make sure you also put it in chat. But let's start off with the very first Canucks jersey of all time. 1970-72. So this combination they wore for 2 years. The Canucks took to the ice in 1970 wearing blue, green, and white uniforms. Their logo was a stick and rink logo, actually forms a C as the stick extends beyond the right edge of the logo. So you can see it there. So it's a Canucks logo. So let's take that one first off, and we're going to move it. So very first Canucks jersey. Oh, where are we putting this one? I feel like it's pretty much close to the top, but we're actually going to go with A tier. The very first Canucks jersey, A tier, 70-72. We're going to go with A tier, okay? All right. First one in. Now, second jersey. And can you see the difference? Keep your eyes on the arms of the jerseys. You see that? See how that changed? And then keep your eyes on the socks too. You can see how the socks are changing too. So The stick and rink logo for this jersey set was worn from 72 to 77. The stick and rink logo became a little more squat, so it got squished a little bit, which actually is a bit more close to what actual hockey rink dimensions are. And then the jersey stripes changed and the V inside the sleeve arm disappeared. So they actually got rid of the V, as you can see there on the arms. So you know what? I'm not actually a fan of taking away the V here. So for this one on the tier list, for the one that took away the V, I'm not happy about it. We're actually going to put that in the D tier. Why do you take the V away from me? Huh? 72 to 77 Vancouver Canucks jersey set. Okay. So Hachiko thinks A or S, B for me, nah, C. Paragolfer bro. So this is what happens when I can't make it. Yeah, we do internet memes. That's what we do. Paragolfer pro in the chat. Love to see it. Canucks low, Dobby in a top hat. All right. So this is the 72 to 77. And then, do you see the difference? What's the difference? Names. The only difference between these two jerseys is that they added names to the jersey. From 77 to 78, this is the only time, the only 1 year that they wore this jersey. The names are added to the jerseys thanks to a new NHL rule mandating them. So this is the first time, 77, 78, where the NHL said, yes, you have to have name bar. So Swerve and Irvin, this is where the name bar came out. All right. So where are we going to put it with the name bar? Because I'm sad that the V's got taken off, but I do like the name bar. So I feel like 77, 78, we're going to put as a C tier. Did you see that? You thought I was going to say B tier. No, we went C tier. So C tier, I like the name, but I still like the V arms on that better. I like the V arms better. Okay, let's jump back over to the visualization. Now here's where shit gets, swear jar, gets crazy. 77, 78, they wore this jersey, and then bam, look at that! The origin of the Flying V jersey, 78, 79, in one of the most talked about uniform moves in NHL history, the Canucks ditched their conservative blue-green color scheme in favor of one comprising of black, gold, and orange. The redesigned crest is relegated to the sleeve as the front uniform, including 2 on the pants and 2 on the socks. This uniform set is widely regarded as one of the ugliest in the history of North American professional sports. So this is the first one too. Can you see that on the arms? They've got the Flying Skate logo on the arms. So this is the origin of the Flying Skate logo. And they also went with the V's on the pants and the V's on the skates and the V's on the neck. It's a V-neck jersey, right? 78, 79, the Flying V comes onto the scene. So what are we doing here? What are we doing here with the Flying V? One of the ugliest jerseys in the history of the NHL. Do we put it in the D tier? Because everyone thinks it's ugly? C tier, B tier, should it be S tier? Original Flying V jerseys, A tier. I don't care what anyone says. The Flying V jersey is A tier Vancouver Canucks jersey. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. I love the Flying V. I can't wait for the day that someday they actually bring it back and bring it into some kind of circulation. Okay? 79-80. Helmets become mandatory. Do you see that? The first time helmets become mandatory for players. The only difference you can see between these jerseys, the helmets are added, but the only thing that actually changed on these ones is the socks. So they changed the V's on the socks. And you all know how I feel about taking V's off of. I've lost all respect for Russ. He's gone insane. The Flying V is an abomination. Crowd uproar. You know what? They took a V off of this jersey, and I'm not a fan of that. So we're actually going to take the V free and put it in D tier. Don't take away my Vs. How are we supposed to know it's a Vancouver jersey without some Vs on it? You take away the Vs from the socks, I put you in the D tier. Chaos and anarchy, mayhem in the chat. All right. So in 78, 79, they took the Vs off the socks. And then in 80, 81, the sleeves on the home jerseys undergo a slight change. So keep your eyes on the sleeves of the jerseys, okay? You see that? They go a little less. Yeah, see that? Slight change there. Huh? Not a big difference. The socks are still not Vs. I'm not stoked about that. Drew Richards in the chat. Welcome, Drewski. Canucks glow. Canucks glow. Canucks glow. I feel like this is one where I'm not like it doesn't make a difference, right? I feel like maybe they're even taking a little bit away. What the heck is going on? There we go. So for this one, which was only worn for a single season as well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this one again. This one's going to be D tier. Okay. Got a lot of D tier jerseys here. So that was the 80, 81. So then 81, 82, things change again. 81, 82, the orange name changes to black on gold jerseys and gold on black jerseys. The numbers are now trimmed with orange. Okay, so keep your eyes on the name and the numbers because that has slightly changed too. Okay, yeah, the numbers got a little bit bigger. And you can see the jersey name colors changes a little bit too. So it's a little clearer. And it looks like the arms contract a little bit. Maybe the numbers on the arms got a little bit bigger too, eh? And I kind of like it. I think it's a little bit cleaner looking, right? With the names being those colors that they are now. And then the numbers having the little bit of an orange rim around that. So I do like that. So let's go ahead and let's cheer this one. This is the 81, 82. So again, this was only worn for 1 year, but I do like it a little bit better than the other Flying Vs. So we're going to give this one a C tier. C tier for the 81, 82 for the updated names. Slightly better. They didn't give me more Vs, but they give me better names. So now the last one of the we got the last one of the Flying Vs here, as you can see here. So let's bring that back up. 82 to 85, the sleeve numbers, which had been at the very bottom of the sleeves, are repositioned to above the sleeve crest, and the names are now trimmed with orange. So keep your eye on the sleeves and keep your eye on the names. So you see that? You see the names went from being right down on the wrist all the way up to the shoulder. And then looks like the numbers on the back's got a little smaller too. And then the names also are the same text as the numbers. And you know what? I think I like it better with the numbers up by the shoulder. And then with I like this. Yes, there are too many Flying Vs. This is the last one, I promise. So for the very last Flying V, we're going to take this one. I do like it slightly better than the last one. So we're going to make this one B tier, which is going to make everyone mad because nobody likes the Flying V jerseys. Okay, we're done with the Flying V jerseys. That's it. So the Flying V jerseys are A tier, B tier, C tier, and 2 D tiers. There's a lot of Flying V jerseys, which is crazy, right? Too many Flying V jerseys, you have to ask me. Okay, now here's another major change because as we know, the Vancouver Canucks are constantly changing their jerseys and in some dramatic ways. So we just saw the 82-85. So in 1985, the Vancouver Canucks made some major changes again to their jerseys. The wildest jerseys in the NHL history became a little more subtle, with the crest being relocated from the front to the front of the jersey. There are now only 4 Vs on the jersey, 2 shoulders and 2 thinner ones on the pants. So they brought the Vs back to the pants, or they changed the Vs on the pants, and they changed the flying V itself. So there it is. Okay. Are you guys happy? They got rid of the V's except for on the pants, which makes me sad. But there is technically a V on the neck, on the shoulders, right? So a little more subtle, right? Going for the flying V, and now they have the flying skate on the chest too, which is a good look. So this is kind of like prior to what you would see if you're thinking about the 94 Stanley Cup final run, right? Okay. So where are we putting this new one? It's yellow. I do like that they still have the V's on the shoulders. They got the V's on the pants. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put this one in the B tier. Okay? B tier okay with you guys? So the conversion between the gap between the flying V and then the Canucks flying skate jerseys, we're going to put it in the B tier. And that is the jersey they wore from 1985 to 1989. So still V's on the pants, still V's on the shoulders, which I like. And you all know that I like the V's on there. All right. Okay. 1989, 1992, the gold home jerseys give way to white ones, and the V's are completely disappeared from the uniform. They got rid of all the V's. It's a little bit more presentable, right? Right? Trevor Linden has entered the Canucks. There's no more V's on the pants. There's no more V's on the shoulders. Went to a classic white jersey on the at home, the black jersey on the road, which kids don't know. They used to wear white jerseys at home. So, let's see. Looks like this might be the last one we get a tier before the end of this segment. So, as my last act here, they did get rid of the V's, but I do really like this one. So 89 to 92, they wore this jersey. And you know what? I do really, really like it, but I am a little sad they got rid of the V's. Where do I put it? Is it S tier? Like, is it S tier? Is it A tier, B tier? I think it's like A or B. Okay. We're gonna go B tier. Okay? Don't at me. All right, B tier. All right, that's all we're gonna get through today. As you guys can see, we have another bunch of jerseys to go through, so we're gonna hang on to this, and then we're gonna start it up next time again. We got another chance to do some more. So keep your eyes out for the next part 2 of the Vancouver Canucks tiering. The game is underway in Toronto. Second period has begun, so let's go ahead and get back to the bar. Shots are 9-9. 37, 36, 35, and the play stops with 19:35 left to go in the second period. This one, S tier. Oh, I'm so sorry. Then I sneak preview. The next one will be the V on the leg pants is sick. Yeah, I missed that. My jersey I got in Vancouver, General H. Yeah, I was born. Year I was born. Laugh out loud, Calvin. Hachiko saying B. Yeah. Katie, wrong answer. Lankinen with a save. 19:29 left to go in the first period. Russell, there was a very short time where the jerseys had some orange and gold. They switched to red and yellow when CCM took over. Interesting. Russ, check your email. Laugh out loud. What did you do? Where's the puck? It's behind the net. Calvin sent me an email. 19, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Calvin's not happy. How dare you put that last jersey in B tier? I know, right? That's the message from Calvin. How dare you put that in B tier? Sorry. I'm sorry, Calvin. I added you, laugh out loud. Intermission done? Yeah, we're back. Rome, hello, room. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Canucks are leading 1-0. Drew, evening all. Hearts. Segmina, but it's our abomination. Wear it proudly. Yep, that is true. It's our abomination. Toronto has 3 shots in this period. Calvin 99 Charlie, nah, we need to take Dobby out of that household. Laugh out loud. No! Big Mac says, Drew! Drew's like, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. Yeah, my wife's giving me the look, man. If you could see her face right now, you would be afraid. Calvin 99 Charlie, Drewski. Shot blocked in front. Lankinen with another save. Puck comes right into the slot. Canucks in their zone. Hemmed in. 13 shots now for Toronto. 4 shots so far this period. Susie's out there. Brisebois and Susie out there together. Yeah, so Desharnais was taken out for Brisebois. And then Hoglander chips the puck in and gets interfered with, but no call. So we're going to, who was the player that said last season we played like clowns, this season we look like clowns? Mike Torrance, get a Trans Am feel from that jersey. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, some of those flying V jerseys, Nuck jersey tier list, awesome. Drew Richard says, sup, Calvin? Phil Di Giuseppe tumbles in the neutral zone. Puck goes into the netting and out. 17:48 left to go in the second period. The Canucks have not gotten a shot in this period yet, so we're back to our old ways. Gary Wiseman, honestly, I feel like the V on the shorts makes it worse. Would be fine if it was just black. And Segmina's like, VV. Drew Richards like, Canucks glow. Canucks glow. Big Mac, Canucks glow. Canucks glow. Calvin 99 Charlie, we're winning, Drewski. 1-0 off a Besser tip from the Myers shot. And the P assisted. Yep. Shot. Laugh out loud. Swear jar. Swear jar. Too many flying V's. Shoulder numbers look better. Yeah. Agreed, Gary. Jacob, what did I miss? Yellow helmets. No thanks. P-Dog is not a fan of the yellow helmets. Calvin 99 Charlie. Jacob, we got a face reveal. Of who? Oh, never mind. That's awesome, bro. Laugh out loud, Jacob. Yeah, Jacob put his face in his profile picture now. Yeah, if you want to see Jacob's face, what is it? Pink sunglass guy on Instagram or something like that? Jacob doesn't understand sarcasm. Suter has iced the puck because he has forgotten. He didn't get his daily routine in, and he has now forgotten how the rules of hockey works. Pachico thinks that one should go C tier. My brain doesn't click in till after. Imagine having to go to the Pacific Coliseum to watch the Canucks. Yeah, I never saw a Canucks game at the Pacific Coliseum. I think the first game I ever saw was in like 96 or something like that. During this team, is the crest considered the logo, or was it the flying V? The crest is still considered the logo. They just didn't put the crest on the chest, which is interesting. Well then, I guess we'll be waiting till after Laugh Out Loud. We're doing a jersey tier list? That we are, says Big Mac. Where's the white flying skate? Ah, we didn't quite get there. We saw the very first one, which I put in a B tier, and everyone was upset with me. Schwervin, can you, I can't imagine it, considering tickets were selling for $10. Yeah. $10 tickets? Heck yes. This jersey, this next jersey is top tier, S tier. I didn't put it in S tier. There is no S tier jerseys yet. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. But spoiler alert, part 2 of the tier list is part 2 of the tier list has the first S tier jersey on the Canucks lineup. B-Dog, Beer Garden was in the basement, run down, chug, run back up every intermission. Toronto, monkey see, monkey do, icing the puck. I thought we sent them a copy of the rule book. They apparently have not. read the rule book. Building GM Place was the best thing Griffiths Jr. did for the team. Unfortunately, it also bankrupted him, though, ending up having to sell the team. Yeah. To be continued, says B-Dog. Yep. Maybe mine's the next year's jersey. We shall see. Rome! Looks like the U.S. is going against Canada in the U18 Women Worlds tomorrow for the gold medal game. Cool. Canada versus USA. We've seen that one a few times before. Quinn Hughes takes a puck, skates down the boards, passes down low to Hoglander, who gets bodied. Gets the puck out to Miller, though. Miller gets a shot, goes wide. Good move by Hoggy to get that front. Oh, JT Miller bobbles the puck. Susie picks it up, though. And then Susie and JT Miller gets their signals crossed, but thank goodness Quinn Hughes is there to stop Toronto from breaking out. Toronto dumps the puck in and goes for a change. Rome caught the last bit there, rating the jerseys. Love it. Too evil! My wife says too good. I say too evil. Big Mac. Calvin may not be the hero we want, but Calvin is the hero we need. There we go. The Canucks got their first shot of the period. Unless they don't count it because it was technically going wide. Too evil! Show the face. Show the face. Show the face. Rome, how's it going, Calvin 99 Charlie? Rome, says Big Mac. She goes, how about yourself? Rome says, hey, Big Mac. I thought the second is the magic period. Sometimes. Calvin 99 Charlie, that's it. Trade suitor, unacceptable. I like the energy, Calvin. Rome, Calvin 99 Charlie, not too bad. Just chilling until dinner time. What's for dinner tonight, Rome? Big Mac. Now I see what you guys were talking about. Face reveal. I'm a dum-dum. No, you're not a dum-dum, Big Mac. Sometimes I'm slow up on the uptake, too. Suter has slowed down. Yeah, he really, he was playing like out of his mind for a while there, but hasn't scored lately. We could use a timeout here. We ain't generating anything. Heinen. Shot blocked. Sherwood puts it down low for Heinen. Heinen skates out to the half boards, all the way to the blue line, puts it down low for Suter, or Sherwood, who tries to get it down for Suter, can't get it to go though. Puck's at center. Sherwood throws a partial hit. Can't come up with the puck though. That is the biggest advertisement I've ever seen. SAP, bring out your best. Oh my goodness. Seriously, get that off my screen. Tocchet doesn't use timeouts, says KJ. This is correct. Tocchet never uses timeouts. Quinn Hughes has been on the ice for 4 minutes in overtime. Why would I take a timeout? Suter collects the puck. Shot low. Stopped. Puck gets rung all the way around the boards and down the ice. And it's going to be not enough for icing. Apparently it's not enough for icing. Suter the shooter, firing blanks lately. That is an accurate statement. Pettersson on his own blue line turns. Dishes for Besser. Besser turns, skates out, passes back over to DeBrusque, but he can't collect the puck. Toronto banks it all the way down the ice. No icing there. Lankinen bobbles the puck, but manages to get it over to Susie. Susie rips it around behind the net, but only person there is a Maple Leaf. Skates, shoots on the short side, misses, goes high and wide. Tanev collects it on the blue line. Tanev keeps it in. Susie battling in the corner. Susie skates out from behind his own net. Flips it out to center ice. And the Canucks will go for a change. Toronto turns the puck up the ice real quick, though. But Hughes and Myers out are on the defense. Pettersson's still stuck on the ice. The puck goes all the way down the ice into Toronto's zone. Calvin 99 HR. Same here, Rome. I wonder what's for dinner. Had pork burgers yesterday. Was interesting. Pork burgers. I don't think I've ever had a pork burger. Big Mac, $16 tickets to go see AJA Wilson retire. He. AJA Wilson. Who's AJA Wilson? Yeah, I know. He doesn't, but he should. It's timeout. Looked like pasta. He'd be all over it. Haha. Tocchet likes his pasta, right? Carb loading. So after some early pressure from the Maple Leafs, the Canucks have calmed things down and have had a little bit of play in the Toronto zone. But now Toronto is controlling in the Canucks zone. Shot goes wide. Marner picks it up. Matthews and Hughes going in the corner. Matthews comes out with it. Shot wide by Toronto. Another shot from a sharp angle. Garland spins behind his own net. Spins again behind his own net. Pass. Dishes for Hughes. Hughes puts it back down for Garland. Garland again behind the net. Let's see if he can spin one more time. He doesn't spin, but he puts a backhand pass back for Hughes behind the net. Rome at 99. Calvin 99 Charlie. Pork burgers sounds good. Would love to try. We might have moose burgers next week. Friends of ours give us some moose meat. Shot from the point. Hits the net. Juleson with another shot. Gets blocked and goes wide. Bluger stumbles in the corner, but comes out with the puck. Puts it back up to Juleson at the blue line, and it goes off him. And then Toronto breaks out 3-on-2. Canucks do well to break that up. Juleson causing some havoc. Lekromacki skating out with some speed. Shot. Short side. You'll love to see it. There might be some bad ice here in Toronto. I wonder, was there a Raptors game in Toronto last night or something? Can somebody let me know? Was there a Toronto Raptors game in Toronto last night? Because the ice looks really bad. Swerving over and gotta suck to watch Hughes and Miller celebrate goals with Austin Matthews in February. Yeah, I was thinking about streaming during some other games other than Canada because obviously it would be fun to watch the Canucks in the Four Nations, but Canada comes first, and so we're going to stream during the Canada games in the Four Nations Cup. Gary Wiseman, would be disappointing if it turned out to be a typo and he meant mouse. Mouse burgers. But it would just be like a single mouse, right? On a bun. Oh. Swervin' Irvin, I'm making chicken souvlaki. Chicken souvlaki. Is it going to be the one on the skewers? Nothing is perfect. Might have some pork chops and mashed potatoes. Pork chop sandwiches. What's a timeout? It's something you use to let your team rest when they're tired or to calm them down. Maybe we should get a copy of the rule book for Talkit, because that's maybe the reason he doesn't know. What about some mashed pork and potato chops? Chop, chop, chop. Did my wife just take the dog out? I think my wife just took the dog out. Pork chops. Does anyone get that reference? Pork chop sandwiches. Oh, that's a very old meme. Swerve sounds great. Love souvlaki. Souvlaki, nice. Gary Wiseman, I'll try it. Haha. What's souvlaki? I'm gonna Google it. Here you go. This is what chicken souvlaki looks like. It's a Greek chicken with tzatziki. Yeah, so it's like a skewer. It's got like herbs and butter and lemons. Yeah, it does look good. It's a Mediterranean dish. Oh yeah, look at that. Chicken souvlaki. What is Greek souvlaki? Like kebabs, the word souvlaki means meat on a skewer. Oh, there we go. We're learning. Back to the bar. Oh. 9:40 left to go in the second period. Canucks lead 1-0 over the Toronto Maple Leafs. Canucks lose the face-off in their own zone. Puck's in the slot. Tyler Myers collects it, passes it out for DeBrusque, and then Tyler Myers gets the puck again and dumps into the zone. Canucks move in on the forecheck. Besser can't come up with the puck. Toronto Maple Leafs come into the Canucks zone. Pass across the zone, but gets blocked by Pettersson. Good hand-eye to pick that pass out of the air. Matthews passes over to Marner. Marner moves back into the Vancouver zone. Good chip by Pettersson. Chips it off the boards all the way down in the Toronto zone. Tyler Myers causing havoc. Putting the puck over to DeBrusk. DeBrusk gets hit down. Hit into the... Looks like he got hit into the curved glass there. Went down. Looks like he was smarting a little bit. Canucks change it up. Hoglander, Garland, and Miller on together now. Miller comes in, throws a hit. And then Toronto flips the puck all the way down the ice, but not quite enough for icing. Juleson rips it around the boards and gets hit. Takes a hit to make the play. Miller, just over the blue line, drops it in for Forbort, who goes into the corner. Forbort puts it down low for Garland, who leaves it for Breezewell, who puts it back down for Garland in the behind the net. Toronto collects the puck in the corner, flips it off the boards and all the way down the ice. And that's going to be an icing call because Toronto doesn't know what the hell they're doing because they haven't learned the rules yet. Learn the rules! It's Greek, I think. Yep. Greek is a good way to describe it. Oh. Lankier Hattie. Lanky. And then the boys gather for a chat. Pacioretty, Garland, holding on to each other after the whistle. Garland and Pacioretty getting into it. Pacioretty wants to hold hand with Garland. And Garland's like, bro, I'm taken, man. I'm married. Don't try and hold my hand, bro. You got to buy me a drink first. Calvin 99 Charlie. Greek spices marinated in various meats like beef and chicken. As you can probably tell, I haven't tried it. Yeah, I've had it a few times. There's a good Greek restaurant in Abbotsford. Greek Islands, I think it's called. Big Hog, Lanky Hattie. There it is. Calvin 99 Charlie, I wouldn't mind trying the beef one. You never know if it's really actually chicken. Laugh out loud. It might just be me who thinks this. Well, it depends on where you're eating. I've been to some sketchy restaurants, and I can definitely say I think I have eaten something that isn't chicken that claimed to be chicken. Einen falls, and then Bluger falls, and then Susie steps up and hits his man and separates him from the puck, puts it behind the net for Breezewell. Breezewell clears up the boards. Toronto intercepts it on the half boards, comes up with the puck, puts it down low. Breezewell collects it in the corner, though, and flips it all the way up to center ice, where the pizza man just dumps it gingerly behind the Toronto Maple Leafs net and will go for a change. No, there was no game yesterday. Yeah, there was no game yesterday. I think, but they had a game a few days ago on the 9th, question mark. Toronto played against Carolina 2 days ago. That was away. Mouse gyoza, mouse soup, mouse taco. Mouse soup, mouse gyoza, mouse taco. AJ Wilson is considered the best WNBA player. Her retirement tickets were $16 a piece, while on the same day, Caitlin Clark was having her number retired in Indiana at number 22 in her rookie year. $314. Holy cow. That's a big ticket price. Canucks causing havoc in the Toronto zone, keeping the play away from their own zone for the moment. But Toronto collects the puck and skates out to center. Riley shot blocked by Pettersson. Pettersson chips it up the boards. Besser stops on his own blue line, turns, starts skating out to center again. Passes up. Pettersson over to Besser. Good play. And Besser couldn't quite make enough contact with the puck, but was going hard to that. DeBrusk now collects it and dumps it in behind the Toronto net. Pettersson's there too. DeBrusk trying to come up with it. Pettersson trying to fight for it. Can't get it to go either. And then Forbort comes down from the point. And then the Toronto Maple Leafs come in 2-on-2, but Besser's one of the defensemen, so that's a little scary. Forbort is now back in the defensive zone. Throws a hit on Matthews. Then Juleson passes out to Pettersson. Pettersson makes it to center and then gingerly puts it down into the Toronto zone. No icing. Laugh out loud. That's how you say it. Slovaki. Stop talking about food, you big backs. I was saying Sulaki. I just ate. I'm gonna have to eat again. Yep. Souvlaki is good. Baby back ribs. It's Greek. Oh, it's a kebab. Russ, please get an ad blocker. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you saw all those, eh? I should get an ad blocker, eh? I tried them. Greeks know how to eat. Yeah, they sure do. Just ask Zeus. Looks like JT Miller just took a penalty. Let's see a replay of this one. Y'all ever tried Opa? I was going to say Opa. Opa is killer. Opa? Mall Greek food? Opa, yeah. Yep. Yuck. Swerve and Irvin, not a fan. I get a shrimp wrap there. It's so good. I know. What's Opa? Opa is good. Opa is grandpa in Greek. Y'all have Ops? Opa is good. Am I having a stroke? Jacob, the sauce uses too much cucumber, though. I do like a cucumber sauce, though. Hey, yo. TSI Mike in the chat. Leafs need to wake up. Hopefully some viewers from TSI will be over soon. You'll love to see it. Thanks, TSI Mike. Good to have you. TSI Mike, a reminder, everyone will be joining the show during the second intermission. So Leafs are going to the power play. Second period will end, and then TSI Mike will be joining the show. So get excited. Get excited! Mohammed, haha, that's really funny. I like Gary's turtleneck. He looks so distinguished. Is Gary's turtleneck. Pacioretty is jealous that Garland sat him down. Yep. Gary, do you currently have a turtleneck? And Swerve and Irvin's like, dig in right effing now. Swervin, is that when McDavid was crying? Yes. No, that's how he talks to McDonald's employees. Jess says, TSI Mike, I'm a huge fan. Leafs PP. Oh, FF6. Canuck PK. What are you? A bunch of prima donnas? Opa is like the like what British people have. I'm super picky, Swervin. JT, unnecessary penalty. I have to have more things perfect or I won't like it. But remember, Jacob, nothing is perfect. Normal. Normal's a setting on a dishwasher. Big hug. Big Mac, don't forget to like the video. All get the algorithm pumping. And then TSI Mike's like, cheers, Jazz. I'm the opposite of Russ. I think everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Everything is perfect when you're Jacob Cozy. Huh? I think that was pretty good. Yeah, plays back underway. Power play, a minute and 40 left to go for the Toronto Maple Leafs. 4:40 left to go in the second period. Jazz, cheers. I'm underage. Wait, please. Zach says, TSI Mike. Hi, Mike. Zach and Jazz, big fans of TSI. Not Opa, Ops with an S. Laugh out loud. No A, laugh out loud. Alfred Cliffhanger Canuck, we need to keep flattening the leaves. Yep. Alfred, you're absolutely right, brother. We need to keep on flattening these leaves. Toronto brings it into the Vancouver zone. Canucks are very aggressive on this penalty kill right now. Good stick by Sherwood. Deflects that pass. Another pass comes across. Oh, and the Canucks are going to break out 2-on-1. Carson Soucy on a 2-on-1 with Kiefer Sherwood. Kiefer Sherwood shoots. Big save. Short-handed shot for the Vancouver Canucks. You love to see it. Oh, and Soucy comes in offside. Oh, whoops. Faceoff will be just outside of the Toronto zone. 39 seconds left to go in the Toronto Maple Leafs power play. Dig the in right now. I've used this word too much today, so I'm censoring myself. Brother, does the Toronto Maple Leafs look different than a normal leaf? It is a blue. It's a white leaf or a blue leaf. So I guess there is no blue leaves out there, right? Yeah, the Leafs in Toronto are high. 30 seconds left to go on the power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. 3:28 left to go in the second period here. Canucks can't get the puck out, even though they had a chance. Now, oh, they get it to the line, but not out. Oh, and puck poked out. Connor Garland gives the puck over to Phil Giuseppe. Phil Giuseppe, shorthanded, gets the puck on net, doesn't get it covered, and the referee has blown the whistle early. Connor Garland getting mugged by Toronto, even though the referee blew the whistle early, causing chaos in the Toronto zone. Good shot by Sherwood. Yeah, Mohammed, you're right. Mike Torrance, who is that, number 7? Mike Torrance? That's Carson Soucy. Big Hog with the answer right there for you. Phil Giuseppe pokes it out. Connor Garland brings it in, drops it for Phil Giuseppe, tries to get it in on the other side. Puck doesn't get covered, but the ref blows the whistle. Connor Garland digs it out, and mayhem ensues. Oh, Phil Giuseppe almost put it right underneath the shoulder. Surprisingly, yeah. And then Robertson shoves Connor Garland. Connor Garland shoves him back. Chaos. Faceoff will be in the Toronto zone. Soucy is a trash player, professional hater right now. Get him a turtleneck. Yeah, Connor Garland's got the... Can't be. I know, right? You're having a fever dream, Mike Torrance. Mohammed, refs suck big time. Yeah, they do in general. No shots on the power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Under 3 minutes left to go in the second period now. Mike, what is your profile? Yeah, I think it's like an 8 or something. Oh no, Canucks scored first. Major Tao coming in. Upset that the Canucks scored first. Sorry about that, Major. Welcome to the chat. Do you really like Christmas? Tao! Jacob is super stoked to see Major Tao. Do I like Christmas? Are you asking me? I do like Christmas. Oh, and the Toronto Maple Leafs have taken a penalty. Langanen has been pulled. Canucks have pulled the goalie to go 6-on-5. So they're going to try and get some extra power play time here. Miller puts it over to Hughes. Canucks taking their time trying to get set up. JT Miller skates it through center. Skates across center, drops it. Suter collects the puck, skates it in, drops it for Hughes. Hughes puts it across over to Connor Garland on the blue line. Down low for Miller on the half boards. Miller puts it back to Hughes on the point. Shot. Goal! Vancouver Canucks score! Goal! Empty net because they pulled it on a delayed penalty. Vancouver Canucks have taken a 2-0 lead over the Toronto Maple Leafs. You'll love to see it. 15-15 shots before the end of the second period. Vancouver scores! Woo! Good control. They took their time. They didn't even get to the PP. So Comp grabs onto Pettersson. And then the Canucks take their time. JT Miller on the half boards, puts it out to Hughes at the point. Hughes shot, bounce, follow the bouncing puck, and it looks like Connor Garland maybe tips it at the very end. Oh, Jake DeBrusk tips it, and then Connor Garland makes sure. So it's either going to be DeBrusk or Hughes with the shot, tipped off DeBrusk, off the goalie, and then Connor Garland. I don't even think Connor gets it. It looks like it might even been the Toronto Maple Leafs stick that tips it. Yeah, DeBrusk gets a tip, and then it might have been Benoit who puts it in the net. So we'll have to wait and see the announcement because somebody scored, but we don't know who. Chaos. Minute 47 left to go. You love to see it. LFG. Hachiko. Goal, 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 goal. He ripped it, says Rome. Big Mac. Boom. Goal, goal, goal. Mike Torrance. Wow. And then Jazz says, same big PPs. 2-0, says Noah Dang. And Calvin 99 Charlie says, let's go. Goal, Trevor Linden. Goal, Trevor Linden. Goal, Trevor Linden. Goal! And Swerve and Irvin's like, bang! And then B-Dog's like, woo! And Mohammed's like, Canucks score! And then Big Hog's like, bang! And Big Hog's like, goal, 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 goal. And the Canucks control the puck in the Toronto zone again after a win on the face-off dot. Tyler Myers chips it down behind the net. Brock Besser collects it behind. Pettersson's in there too, digging away. It looks like a rugby game. Big delayed PP, says Big Hog. Jacob, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, goal, goal, goal. Big Mac, Big Mac, goal, goal. Big Mac, Big Mac, goal. Big Mac, goal, 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 goal. Quinn Hughes. I think Benoit got it, yeah. Benoit with his first career goal as a Vancouver Canuck. Tyler Myers on the blue line, loses the puck, but manages to collect it, puts it over to Hughes. Hughes puts it off the boards out to center. Brock Besser collects it, puts it over to Tyler Myers. Tyler Myers with a shot, misses, rings around the board. Hughes takes it on the blue line, puts it over to Pettersson, who's also on the blue line. Tyler Myers puts it in front, shot gets blocked. And then Pettersson on the point covering for Myers, puts it down to Myers on the half boards. Then Petey kicks it down the half boards, skates in. DeBrusque gets in the way. Pettersson jumping. Looks like the Canucks are in mid-change. Pettersson's going to go off. Toronto brings out 3-on-3. Go Canucks, go, says Muhammad. Come on, bang. You love to see it. 24 seconds left to go in the second period. Canucks controlling in the Toronto zone again. 20 seconds left. Ten seconds left to go. Toronto clears it out to center. Carries it in just over the blue line, and that'll do it, folks. That's the end of the period. The Vancouver Canucks have taken a 2-0 lead late in the second period. Love to see it. Okay, I'm not going to delay this because I know you guys are all waiting. It's very cool. I'm very excited. You'll love to see it. So, with 74,000 subscribers, nearly 1,900 videos, and over 16 million views on YouTube, our next guest is the place to get everything Toronto sports. Please welcome the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, TSI Mike. Welcome to the show, TSI Mike.
I'm doing fantastic, Russell. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing really good. It's nice to see you.
Great to see you. It's always fun popping into the streams every once in a while when I get a chance, and nice to finally be chatting with you.
Yeah, we got a couple of Toronto fans who stop by pretty much every stream, and they're always happy when you stop by to say hi. So I think they're pretty excited to have you on the show today.
Love it.
I mean, it's an obvious question, but maybe it's not so obvious. What is your favorite hockey team?
Well, of course, it's the Toronto Maple Leafs, but followed very closely by the Vancouver Canucks. They are my second favorite team because I have family in the area, so always like the Canucks.
Some West Coast family there, eh? They're always trying to keep you honest, I guess. Do you have a favorite hockey player of all time?
So I do. My favorite hockey player of all time is the jersey here behind me, Curtis Joseph, the goalie of the Maple Leafs for a while there in the 90s and 2000s. Or no, late 90s. Was he playing for us yet? I don't think so. But a lot of fun with him in net. I just remember being a kid and knowing when you had Cujo in net, it was you had an advantage over every other team. Unfortunately, it didn't work out in the playoffs, but it's kind of like everything with Toronto Maple Leafs. It works out in the regular season and then not so much in the playoffs. But he's my favorite, and then followed up by Alexander McGillney. And as well, absolutely love Thomas Caberlet, the D-man paired up there with McCabe. Loved watching that guy skate.
Yeah, those are some good ones. I mean, and going back to Cujo, like one of the greatest goalie masks of all time, still to this day.
Yep, absolutely.
So do you have a most memorable hockey moment from your years of watching the NHL?
So I do. Unfortunately, since I was not alive in 1967, the last time the Leafs lifted the cup, I don't have a championship memory from hockey. Outside of Canada, Hockey Canada winning the gold in 2010 and 2002 and all those other years that they've done it. Those are the two that stand out in my head the most. But really, for me, the biggest hockey moment in my life was back in the early 2000s in Vancouver at the Rogers Arena. Was when my grandfather, who lived out in Vancouver, got rinkside tickets for the Leafs and the Canucks when me and my mom, his daughter, were in town. And that was probably the best night of my life and shaped the future of my life. Hence, here we are, Toronto Sports Insider.
What was the score in the game?
I believe it was an overtime. It was high scoring. I think it was like 5-4 or something like that. It was a crazy game, and the Leafs got it done. It was nice.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and it might even be crazy, but is that the one? I think weren't the Leafs up like 5-1 or something like that in the third period, and they blew the lead.
Yeah, they were up, and then there was a comeback.
Yeah,
Which, yep, it's so hard to remember back that far,
Yeah.
but
If it's the same
I
game
was
I'm
so
thinking
young.
about, my brother was a Toronto fan growing up, and we were watching
Oh,
that
okay.
game together. And so, as a Canucks fan, watching the Canucks come back,
Nice.
send it to overtime, I was elated, right? And then the Toronto Maple Leafs win in overtime, and me and my brother literally
Yep.
had a scrap after that. So we were still
That's awesome.
teenagers, so a little bit of a rivalry back in the day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's always fun when Vancouver and Toronto get together.
Yeah. So let's talk about the channel.
Yeah, yeah.
How and why did you start streaming the Toronto sports?
So it's a funny story. So back in 2017, Toronto FC won the MLS Cup. And I don't know if you follow soccer at all with the Whitecaps, but I am a diehard TFC fan. And at my work here in Chicago, since I'm a transplant fan, this guy was like, hey, do you follow TFC? Because he saw the TFC scarf in my cubicle. And I'm like, wait a minute, you know what TFC is? What? Like hockey, people know the Maple Leafs, but soccer, especially in 2017 before they won the MLS Cup, nobody had a clue. And so we started a soccer podcast because we were talking way too much at work. And we just figured we'd get in trouble, so we might as well make an excuse to go drink some beer on a Monday night and talk about soccer, which we had fun doing. And I learned a lot in those first 4 or 5 years with the soccer channel, and it's kind of fun. We're actually just getting it back up and going now again. I ended up having a little bit of a falling out with the co-founder, and he wanted to just kind of keep things low key. I wanted to take things to the next level. The community that we had there was growing, and so I decided I'm a diehard Toronto guy. I'm going to start a Toronto channel and do play-by-play of the Toronto games. So now, here we are all these years later. Unfortunately, I had some events in my life that caused me to have to stop working the channel and my side hustle, essentially. And then came back, and I'm a dad of 4. I have 4 amazing kids, a beautiful wife, and they play a lot of sports. We're constantly at tournaments on the weekends, all that kind of stuff. How do I get my sports? I don't. There's only one way to get sports, and that's to, the radio, things like that, if you're driving around. And so with the over-the-air communication, I'm like, hey, this is beautiful. We can, we can do this and maybe grow a community, a fan club of sorts for Toronto sports fans. And that's exactly what it's turned out to. And it's shattered even my biggest dreams with the success of it, of how it's taken off. And especially now with the partnership with Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto, Jordan is awesome to work with. And we've just been doing really big things. And it's cool because it's not about me. It's not about Mike. It's not about TSI Mike or anything like that. It's about the community. It's about Toronto sports fans hanging out together, having a good time during the game, and chatting it up with other Toronto Maple Leafs fans and other hockey fans from all over the world. And it is absolutely all over the world. We're working on a website right now to be able to get a map to show the coverage, because I can guarantee you, with 500,000 views in the Orange Bowl last night, pretty sure we covered almost every single country on the planet last night. So it's really been quite a rise and a lot of fun.
So what do you think people can expect when they're tuning into your streams?
Yeah, so like I was saying, man, it's just a place to come hang out and listen to the game, watch the game, however you're doing it. We have people who will mute the television and listen to Joe Bowen and Jim Ralph's call, because they're legendary. There isn't anything better. And shout out to Leafs Jelly HD. If there are any Leafs fans out there, make sure you're subscribed to his channel. He does the highlights of every single game with the radio commentary. And he's quicker than Sportsnet, ESPN, everything. Amazing work to him. So it's been awesome working with Jelly as well. When you come to TSI, just come to have a good time and keep it classy. That's what I say. Just keep it classy, right? We don't do politics. We don't do religion. We do sports. It's Toronto Sports Insider. You can go to 70,000 other YouTube channels or apps on your phone and get that content. That's not what we do here. And there's no sense, especially when you get into the political debate. You're 50-50. Why would you upset one half of your fans or your base to pick a side and talk about that kind of stuff. That's not necessary. There's other channels for that. So it's a lot of fun to hang out with us. And we always cheers, and it's, water like I'm drinking right now because it's midday and I'm working, and there you go. Cheers. Cheers to the Canucks and the Leafs.
Yeah, on Nothing is Perfect.
Saturday night,
Cheers
hockey
to
night in
evil
Canada.
for some
it's
reason.
Be fun. Nice. Yeah. So thanks for letting me kind of explain it there a little bit better. But we absolutely love hanging out together with thousands of other Leafs fans and cheering on our boys. And you get to learn a lot about the team from the chat. The community helps each other out. They come through. To connections all over the world. When you have people in, I think it was Nunavut in the Northwestern Territories up there, and or I think it was Alert. And these two guys ended up finding each other, and they're like, no shit. They're like, we're right down the street. He's like, this is crazy. I'm going to go meet you. These people at the damn near by the Arctic, are listening to the Maple Leafs game, and now they're becoming friends in real life. That's what you find at Toronto Sports Insider, and that's why it's become so successful over the time, because it's about the insiders, the viewers, right? The listeners, the people that are hanging out with us. I can't do it myself. I just put it up here and put it out there for people to hang out. It's up to everybody else to hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe, turn on that bell, do all of the wonderful YouTube things that help the success for us creators massively. So.
Yeah, we've had a pretty similar experience here, very fresh here on Nothing is Perfect. Just started the season, but even already, like, we've been trying to get viewers on from games. So we had a couple guys come on from the LA game. It's kind of a similar situation. We found out two of our viewers, Major Tao and Hachiko, were actually going to be attending the same game down in LA. So they actually end up sitting together and coming on the stream live from the game. So you're very right. Cool. Like, who knows what's going to happen? People getting together and suddenly they're meeting in real life and making real life friendships, right?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, it's really, really neat. For example, with the soccer channel, and I'll just give a quick shout out to that, Sons of a Pitch, Soccer Central. If you go back all the way back a few years back, 2000, I think, or 2020 maybe, we had the Gold Cup final. It was the USA against Mexico, and we had a guy from Las Vegas, a guy from LA, and another guy from New York all meet up at the Las Vegas stadium. It was the Raiders stadium there for the Gold Cup final, and they took a picture in their Sons of a Pitch t-shirt. I'm just a guy. I'm just a dad of four that has a YouTube channel that likes to hang out with a lot of people when I watch sports. And now I have people wearing a shirt that I designed at an international soccer final. Like, it's absolutely insane to think about, but that's what it is about the community, right? Because it's the group of people that make the channel, not the channel itself.
Yeah, I even had I had another YouTuber on, P Snipes 40. He's another Canucks content creator, and that's one thing he said after the interview. He's like, "Hey, I've watched every single Canucks games for the last 3 years, but I've been doing it alone. So now lately, I've been tuning into the Nothing is Perfect stream, and it's nice to be able to sit on your couch and have that community. It's like you're sitting in a group of people at the stadium, having a good time, chatting, drinking, making jokes, all that kind of thing. So it's a great way to get everyone together."
You got it. You got it. Looks like you're well on your way to growing a huge community here as well. Love seeing the chat popping off and the mods in there. Great work to everybody here in the chat.
So what are your thoughts on the Leafs Canucks rivalry? Because it always seems like when the Leafs and the Canucks get together, there's a lot of fun going on. So what really brings that rivalry to life?
Well, I think it's just the classic East Coast, West Coast. You've got kind of Toronto, and then you've got should I say, Toronto Junior in Vancouver. No, I'm sorry, I can't. It's messed up. But it's a big city, kind of like Montreal, but it's out there on the West Coast. So I think you get more of a rivalry with the Canucks and the Leafs than you do sometimes the Flames and the Leafs or the Oilers and the Leafs. Just because of the geographical size of the cities. But man, I love watching when the Canucks and the Leafs get together. I actually have I'm a little bit more relaxed than the average Leafs fan when that happens, because I'm like, hey, if the Canucks win, Grandma's happy. So, it's all good. But It's great to see the rivalry come out, and it's not quite like Montreal and Toronto, but it could get there if both teams are successful enough and could meet in, obviously in the Stanley Cup final would, I think, cement that for years and years to come.
Yeah, I was gonna say the best way to create a rivalry is to meet in the playoffs, and the only way you can do that in the Stanley Cup final these days. So I'm all for it.
Yep, absolutely.
When you think back, does this still feel weird to look at Matt Sundin like Vancouver
smack
Canucks
talking
jersey?
the Canadians?
He played
right
for
now.
the Canucks?
Because even though we're Toronto and Vancouver,
I didn't know
that.
Seriously, I had no idea, because when I really started following hockey, Matt Sundin was already a Leaf. And I honestly didn't know that until I saw you send that question over, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Toronto too.
What?
We're being kind because
Very end of his career, he held out all the way.
Yeah,
I
do have some
December
Leaf
he
fans in
finally
my
signed.
chat.
He signed a massive. It was like an $11 million contract.
Do you think I could have an ice?
Just that.
coffee?
I think it was the one season with the Canucks. They made the playoffs. He actually looked pretty good for most of the year. But yeah, it's always one of those
sweetener,
ones where you're
please.
like, he played for this team.
Wow. Yeah, that is weird. That's really weird.
So the other one I want to ask you about, a couple of your defensemen that you got going on right now. Obviously, Christopher Tanev is a former Vancouver Canuck, beloved in the market.
Yeah.
How's he looking for
We're
you
just
boys
like
so
giving
far
each
this
other
year?
hell for some reason.
He's looking great.
Hi.
I'm excited with Tanev. As soon as he got signed, I think there was a lot of hype for him, and deservedly so. And I think when you pair that up with the biggest offseason acquisition, in my opinion, which is our head coach, Craig Berube, you get that there's a different level of toughness, there's a different level of physicality on this Toronto Maple Leafs team in the 2024-2025 season that we have not seen before in a long time. And if you don't have Chris Tanev in the lineup, I don't think that happens quite to the same effect. I mean, over the last 5-6 games, the Leafs, I think, have won five or six in a row now, and then they lost just last night. But they've you look at the hit totals, and they're doubling up teams. 27-13. You look at it, it's 38-25. They're putting a beating on those other teams, and if you guys might not know it because you're not diehard Toronto fans, but it's been years that we've been looking at the stat sheet halfway through the first period, halfway through the second period, halfway through the third period, and we're getting absolutely crushed on hits. We're down 35-10, 35-15, getting absolutely pummeled out on the ice. And this year that's different because of the mindset of the coach and what Tanev has brought to the blue line, as well as with some other additions like OEL, and really the goaltending has been good for the Leafs so far this year as well. So everything's kind of been working out well with the new system, and I'm excited about it. I think the Leafs have a strong chance to do something in the playoffs, but that wouldn't be the first time I've said that.
Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned OEL. It's funny because he's got a kind of an interesting relationship with the Canucks. And when he was playing for us, his contract was so large. He was never going to live up to that contract. But now that he's got his Stanley Cup with Florida last year, and now he's playing, is he looking like a solid defenseman for you guys out there?
Yeah, he's looking really good. And when I saw him come across the board there as getting signed, I was really excited. I knew the name from the past and liked that big contract. Personally, I'm not a big contract type of guy. I think it just puts teams in a bad position, and that seems to always happen with the Toronto Maple Leafs, as well as some of the other Toronto sports teams. But, he's done a lot for the team, opening up the offense, kind of carrying a little bit of weight off of Morgan Riley's shoulders and some of the other defensemen on the team, to have that offensive threat from the point, rather than you've got the bruisers out there that are hitting everybody. So I think it's a good balance. He's not what he used to be. He'll never live up to the contract that he got. But for what he's paid by the Leafs right now, as in that type of pickup, he's definitely usable at that salary range, and has been an asset to the team.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Mike, for joining the stream today. I'm sure everyone enjoyed it. Yep. And good luck to your Maple Leafs for the rest of the year. I'm sure we'll chat again soon.
Absolutely, man. Sounds good. Thanks for having me, everybody.
Awesome. Hey, TSI Mike, everyone. You love to see it. Thanks for stopping by, TSI Mike. Chatting with everyone in chat too. You love to see it. Dark City ? You've seen it, B-Dog? Make sure to check out Jelly Leafs HD, everyone. listen to TSI Mike, go to check out Jelly Leafs HD on YouTube. Have you watched The Guru, The Love Guru? And B-Dog's like, oh yeah. Dark City will mess you up. Such a stupid movie, says Calvin. I watched that movie on shrooms one time. It's got a big, sharp, nasty, pointy teeth. What's it gonna do? Nibble ya bum? And Mike is like, cheers to evil. My wife says to good. Well, getting lined up for the face-off here. Again, thank you to TSI Mike. Puck has been dropped. We're in the third period. 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49. Thanks, guys. Don't be mad at me when we come back. Oh my God. TSI Mike is so cool. Yeah. Gotta go check out on that football game with 4,000 people chatting. So cool. Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys don't know TSI Mike, he's got wild chat rooms. So make sure you go and check him out. There is a link in the description. Sure, gets a good shot, just goes over the net. Tyler Myers, shot from the point, high and wide, comes off the end boards all the way out to Quinn Hughes, who walks the blue line. Quinn Hughes skating down the half boards, puts it back up to Sherwood. Sherwood shoots and scores! Vancouver takes a 3-0 lead early in the first period, or third period. What period is it? I don't even know. I'm just excited. The Canucks scored! 19-13, mark of the third period, the 15th shot of the game, and the Vancouver Canucks have taken a 3-0 lead. La 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 la! Go Canucks, go! Quinn Hughes walks down the half boards, puts it up to Chief Keef. He rips it in. Yeah, look at this. Just finding that empty space, getting the pass in the high slot, and rips it over the glove. 3-0 Canucks. Boom, says Big Mac, goal, 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 goal. And Zach's like, no. And Ichi goes like, goal, 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 goal. And Mike's like, wow. And then Mohammed's like, Canucks score. And then Calvin 99 Charlie's like, goal. Trevor Linden, goal, Trevor Linden, goal, Trevor Linden, goal, Trevor Linden, goal, Trevor Linden. And B-Dog's like, woo! And Mohammed's like, what a pass by Hughes. Yeah, beautiful pass into the slot there. Knock on Sherwood. Bang, says Big Hog. Goal, 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 goal. Go Sherwood, go Sherwood, go Sherwood. Bang, BG. Chief Keef. Russ, that movie what movie should I watch after the game? Have you ever seen trying to think of what good movie you could watch. My wife says Night at the Roxbury. Big Mac, though I hate this song. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. And Major Tao with a $5 dono. You'll love to see it. Thanks, Major Tao, for the $5 dono. I appreciate you. Oh no, we're winning. I'm scared. Yeah, no lead is safe when you're a Vancouver Canuck. You love to see it. Thank you, Major Tao. I need an opinion. Can't figure out a banger. Yeah, my wife says Night at the Roxbury. Super Troopers is always a good one, too. Dan Carlo. Welcome back, Dan Carlo. Watching for the Philippines. Canucks, go, 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 go. And Hunter's like, hey. And then Calvin 99 Charlie. That's a good movie. Laugh out loud, says Jazz. Major Tao is just laughing it up. Sherwood has such a quick release on his shot. Yeah, Gary, you're absolutely right. That man has a killer shot when he gets it off quick, eh? Calvin 99 Charlie. Paper, Jacob, would use you in rock, paper, scissors game? L. Paper. Jacob would use you in rock, paper, scissors game. L. Freddie got fingered. Nothing is perfect. Sausages, sausages. Daddy, would you like some sausages? That is from Freddie Got Fingered for anyone who's like, what is wrong with Russell? The answer is nobody knows. Jacob, of course I'm loyal. Gary Wiseman, who scored the second? I was in the shower. I believe it was DeBrusque. but it was actually Benoit for Toronto who scored it. But let's go check actually, because it was a chaos in front. So maybe we can actually pull that up here. Oh, so they're calling it a Quinn Hughes goal, I guess. So the second goal, they're calling it Quinn Hughes. Let's go and have a look. Yeah. So nobody. So yeah, they are calling it an own goal because Benoit put it in his own net. So Quinn Hughes shot it from the point. It bounced around and then Benoit tipped it in. So I guess the Brust did not touch it in front at all. Back to the bar. Sherwood has an excellent shot. Yeah, Major Tell, you're right. We should start singing again. Bruce, there it is. Bruce, there it is. We should come out with a timeout song that we can sing to talk it. Sometimes you just need to take a time out. Come on, baby, just take a time out. Laugh out loud. Watch the new Goosebumps. Tell me what you think. I watched the first season. I did enjoy it. And I guess there's a new season out of the Goosebumps, right? Riley jumped up. Good stick by Sherwood. Or was that Suter? It was a 4 on the jersey. Shot, low. Langton with a save off Domi. Puck gets flipped out into the Leafs zone. I'm slightly over to this. Camera's getting in the way. Gary, I asked if you currently have a turtleneck. My thumbs are fat. Major's house just laughing it up. Run, Ronnie, run. Am I wearing a turtleneck? No. Did Pettersson block that one? Pettersson goes down like a sack of hammers. Ekman Larson walking the blue line. Toronto Maple Leafs shot wide. Quinn Hughes picks it up behind the net off a pass from Pettersson. Rips it all the way up the ice, tipped into the Toronto zone. Brock Besser goes in on the forecheck. Seems sophisticated. Probably got a tie or jeans. I'm in PJs. It's Sunday morning here. Yeah, remember, Jacob, that Gary is watching from Hong Kong, so it is tomorrow. And Dan Carlos like, Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba, good times never been so good. So good, so good. Hunter says 4-1. Calvin's like, Sunday, yeah. He's watching from Hong Kong time zones and all that. Oh yeah, other side of the world. That's crazy, says Jacob. Swerve and Irvin. Bruce Boudreau came out to coach a beer league game for bar down guys. Yeah, I saw a clip of that. That's hilarious. Sure, there was some shifty defense happening there, or lack thereof. Big Mac, completely different Goosebumps story, but yeah, the first one was a banging. Yeah. Yeah, we have it on our watch list now. It's something me and my wife like to watch, something like that when we're eating breakfast in the morning. Well, your daily stuff, so you wear a tie. And Gary's like, no. Calvin, and the bar down was trash. Should have been 10-0. Laugh out loud. Your profile looks so sophisticated. Dan, tell us if the Canucks won or not. Tell us. Is Dan watching from the future? You're a chameleon. I knew it. Jazz, you are ahead in time, so you should know. Great save, Lanky, says Mohammed. Chief Keef. Oh, and Swerve, I'm at the grocery store right now. God, inflation is brutal. So Major, if you want to attempt a gifted membership, it is possible. I think there are some people in here that could receive it. Hunter just became a member. You love to see it. Hunter TDS W, getting the 1 beside his name. Thank you very much for becoming a member, Hunter. I appreciate it. Hunter, Paper, Scout, all of the above. We appreciate you. Let's go. Mohammed's like, go, Lanky, go. And Big Mac's like, WWW. And then Gary Wiseman's just like clapping for Hunter. Let's go, Paper. And the Jazz is like, Sweet Caroline. Dun, dun, dun. Good times never been so good. So good. So good. Jacob uses paper for rock, paper, scissors, paper. No, he's been a member for 1 month. Yeah. So, but he just. Oh, look, it worked. Major Tao, it worked. It was a free membership? Did I miss? Did somebody? No. You just. I think you just paid for that. Freddie. Yeah, Freddie, watch him from the shadows, gets a free membership from Major Tao. Thank you very much, Major Tao. We appreciate you putting Dobby through college. Major Tao with a gifted membership going to Freddie watching from the shadows. Yay, Freddie! And then Jacob's like, Trevor Linden. And Big Mac's like, Freddie! And Calvin's like, let's go, Freddie! And big ups for Major Tao. W gifted, says Calvin. Welcome, Freddie. Swerve and Russell, what are your membership benefits? So, membership benefits, you get our custom emojis. We've got a bunch. We've got a swear jar. We've got a rule book. We've got Trevor Linden, Dobby. We got a Canucks goal one. We got a glowing coconut for the Coconuts glow. You also get the loyalty badge beside your name, which you'll see in chat. We also do a monthly membership only chat, which we did our first one last month in December. We'll be doing another one later this month. And so we all just get together, and it's rather than us watching the game together, it's just us hanging out and chatting about whatever you want. And then as well, I always ensure that whoever's a member gets their messages read out in chat. So, but we might be updating that soon. So things have been going really, really good. We got a bunch of custom emojis. Yeah, Big Mac just put them all in the chat there for you. Oh yeah, and then Canucks Uncensored was on. They won a trivia contest, so we gave them an emoji in chat. Did I forget anything? No, I didn't. Dobby with a hat. That's my favorite one. Hunter also using all the emojis in chat. We only have one tier right now, Swervin. But that could change moving forward. We'll see what happens. We wanted to keep it real simple to start, Swervin. Toronto drives to the net. Juleson drives the Toronto player into the net, takes it out. McMahon on the ground behind the net, chewing on his mouth guard like a fool. Freddie! It said free. Huh. Got a free membership somehow. Hunter laughing up. No dang, 5-0. Let's all shout out Freddie! Members with benefits? That's on my OnlyFans. It's a notification you can put when you are a month in paper. That's what it is. Yeah. I got a free membership. Yay! Love winked. Lovely winked by Sherwood. Love it. Yeah. You also get doggy if you end up passing away. Oh no. If I die, you guys get Dobby? Then you're gonna have like a fight over it. No. Apparently my wife's like, if I die, she gets Dobby. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Thank you, Big Mac, for reminding everyone. Russ has to give you Dobby as well. No. Stopped at 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm sad I missed that. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's free for Freddie, but I paid. Yeah. Yeah. So Hunter, you have now been a member of the Nothing is Perfect stream for a full month. And so you get the updated loyalty badge. So everyone, we're also looking at, there's certain benefits that I've been looking at too, like playing video games with me. There's a couple games that we could play together if you have PlayStation. Trivia contests as well. We're looking at having our members come on and do some members trivia too. So there's new things are going to be coming. But yeah, right now, everyone's loving those custom emojis and the loyalty badges. Big hog, I get Dobby. My wife's going to jump through the screen at you guys. Jacob, wonder if Hoggy will ever score again. Susie chips the puck to the side. Suter picks it up behind the net, starts skating out through the slot. Getting hooked the whole way up and chips it into the Toronto zone and goes off for a change. 11 minutes left to go in the third period. Major Tao, I would love a membership, not begging. Santa! You don't have to. Jacob loves trivia. Lecker Mackey drops it. Bluger tried to get over to D. Giuseppe. Couldn't get it to go, though. Then Bluger gets slew-footed in the corner. Puck gets out. Tavares skates over center. Toronto carries it in. Shot blocked and goes high behind the net. Tavares picks it up in the corner. Calvin, hey, do you think Mike and Steve Dangle are doing... How do you think Mike and Steve Dangle are doing right now? I don't think they're doing well. Major Tau, Trevor Linden, Dobby. Rome, Jacob uses Hoglander is just snake bitten. Can't seem to get his game in gear. Yeah. Oh, yeah, another man falls in the corner. Gary, Russ, what is that you're drinking? Did you just scoop it out of a muddy puddle outside? Yeah. The freshest mud puddle that I can find. No, it's a iced coffee. Nice medium blend iced coffee. A little bit of milk in there. It's tasty. Hunter using all the custom emojis again. How much is a membership? It is $4.99 a month. Jazz. It's $4.99 a month. DeBrusque gets a rebound, takes it behind the net. Pettersson almost intercepts the pass, and DeBrusque does instead. Chips it up for Besser, who chips it up into the Toronto zone. Right on net. Yeah, one price. Yeah, too evil, says Hunter. Cheers. Big Hog. Canucks glow. Canucks glow. Big Hog, $6. Calvin 99 Charlie, $2 to $3 for a membership. How do you gift? There's a little dollar symbol beside the chat. If you click on that, that gives you all your options. That gives you all your options for like super chat and all that. And gifted memberships. Major Tau, they are distributed randomly. Yeah, weird. You should be able to choose. Yeah, it is kind of weird. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is random. Big Mac, you got to go through the backup Big Mac before you can take on the main Dobby. I think Big Mac's trying to protect Dobby. Russ, you ever having kids? I'm looking over at my wife right now. If I can birth them, we are having kids, she says. Too evil! He had Dobby. Yeah, I gave birth to Dobby. Evil is working, says Major Tau. Flex. Russell, you got to name your kid. You got to name your kid if you have one, Trevor. My wife shook her head. Maybe middle name Trevor? She says okay. Hachiko! With the membership. 1 month as a member. You'll love to see it. Hachiko! Calvin says it's $4 for me. It was $2.99 or something. Weird. Hachiko with the 1 month membership. Yeah, it looks like you can announce that you've been here for 1 month. What'd you say, Boo? Oh, yeah. Exchange rate. So, Calvin, if you're paying with American dollars or a different kind of money, it would be cheaper. Because it's $4.99 Canadian, I believe. So, you trying? No, we're not trying. Haha. Have the best time at the concert, says Leah. Thank you, Leah. Leah has been a member for 1 month. You love to see it. Yeah, so I think you can announce that you have been a member for 1 month. As you can see. Hachiko! That's cool. Yeah, we're not trying for kids right now. Who knows what the future holds, though? We've discussed it a little bit. But we're not at a place right now where we're ready to have kids. Canucks flip the puck out of play. Jazz laugh out loud. Hachiko! No protection helps, just letting you know. Oh, is that how it works? Explain to me. I thought a stork was going to drop the baby off for me. Hachiko, was it free? I didn't even do anything. It was a free membership milestone thing. Huh, interesting. Hachiko with the flex and the eggplant and the eggplant and the eggplant and the eggplant. What are the refs discussing right now? They're trying to decide where the faceoff's going to go. Leah! Yeah, maybe that is. What's that, Hachiko? See, I told you, but I'm Canadian. What you mean? I don't know. Under the $ icon at Gary Wiseman. Try not. Do. Ha! Jacob's laughing. I think Jacob wants us to have babies. I'm paying Canadian money. Yeah, maybe you got a deal because you were like the second one to do it. Liking it with a save. Ha ha ha, Stork. What a save, Lanky. Bugs Bunny, Stork drops one off. Yep. Mohammed, Canucks keep the pressure on. Our baby's still not available next day on delivery on Amazon Prime. It's 2025. You're right, Gary. How come we don't have babies by mail yet? 8:10 left to go in the third period. Shots are 19-17, Toronto. Pedersen can't keep his feet under him. Canucks go offside. They'll have to touch up. Guys, please stop talking about rubbish. I would buy a kid if I wouldn't want one. But I wouldn't want one. Oh. I'm not British, as Jazz. Shot wide. Jules in the corner. Puck comes out. And then Suter chips it off the boards and gently down the ice into the Toronto zone. Not enough for icing. Kiefer Sherwood in on the forecheck. Jacob just wants to get like a 14-year-old to do my chores. I think that's called child labor. Does anyone have a cool name for their progeny picked out? I want to name my first child 3. 3 of 17? How much do you think they cost? Depends. The cuter they are, the more expensive they are, I think. Progeny? Progeny, I think, means like your children, right? Your spawn. Calvin, maybe YouTube finally giving me compensation for all the times they gave me for putting me in jail. Laugh out loud. What's that mean? That's a big word. Progeny equals descendants. There you go. Big Mac coming in with the translation for everyone. Puck's not going fast enough for icing. Leah Herring, do you think on the Toronto bench they are like, hey, it's the Canucks so good chance we can still win? Yes. They're like, there's still time left. The Canucks can't keep a lead. Big hog Trevor for Linden, by the way. Yeah. Of course, 8 minutes is a long time in hockey. Yep. A lot can happen. Canucks or not. I'm naming my kid Jacob, so if I have one. Jacob Jr.? JJ? Cheers for Trevor Linden. Cheers for Trevor Linden. Cheers, Trevor. Big sparkly smile back there. Guys, who scored the third? The third one was scored by Mr. Keith Sherwood. Have a little look there. Kiefer Sherwood from Quinn Hughes and Tyler Myers. Back to the bar. Kiefer Sherwood. Keith. Okay. From Quinn Assists. Yeah. Michelle is my first kid's name. Then Pauline, Aiden, and Salvador. Who are you naming them after, Calvin? Great save, Lanky. Jacob or Alex Burrows for my kids' names. How about Jacob Alex Burrows Cozy? Order your kids on Temu. It costs, if cost is in consideration. Yeah. Suter pokes the puck out. Toronto has to collect the puck in their own zone. True, Rome. Game Ray, Canucks had a tough flight today. Yeah. Flying on game day. Boy, I can't stop looking at the scoreboard. I know, right? Isn't it weird? What? Hashtag cheers. I hope Russ laughs. Russ can laugh for Jazz. I did. I laughed for Jazz. You called it. Rome, Canucks should have a delayed flight for every road game. They played much better. Yeah. Talk should have a flight simulator. Are the Canucks playing good as expected? Puck goes just wide of the Canucks net. Canucks flip it out to center. Lekermackian on the forecheck. Quinn Hughes passes over to Myers. Myers passes it back to Hughes. Quinn Hughes flips it into the corner. Phil DiGiuseppe goes in and throws a hit. Puck comes up the boards. Quinn Hughes puts it back down behind the net. DiGiuseppe can't get to it. Bluger can't get to it. Tavares tips it back behind the Toronto net. Riley collects it in the corner. Myers passes. Good pass out to center for Phil DiGiuseppe. Puts it in behind the Toronto net. Goes off for a change. 3:48 left to go in the third period. You might be onto something, Rome. My dog and my kid have the same name, but I like my dog better. OMG, no way he laughed. Too evil! Too evil! My wife says too good. Back to back also, yeah. Steve Dangle is dying right now, says Big Hog. Yep. 3:21 left to go in the third period. Gary Wiseman, yeah, we should just go back to back every game, 82 games in 82 days. Just get all of them out of the way. I think the team would probably die. Canucks put it down the ice gingerly into the Toronto zone. Gamer A, look at the scoreboard. Hughes scores. That's a lie. I emailed you it, Russ. What'd you email me, brother? Canucks ice the puck. Because they haven't learned the rules, apparently. They can score goals, but they don't know the rules. What did you email me to Calvin? I don't see anything right now. Maybe it hasn't gone through yet. This is finally a good game for the Canucks. When are they going to pull the goalie? Too evil, says Mohammed. Cheers, Trevor. 2 minutes. Yeah, Hunter, they need to learn the rules. Major Tao, you're right. Get them a copy of the rule book. Oh, Hunter says at the 2 minute mark. Yeah, 3-0 lead. I think the moment that Toronto gets control, Big Mac, rule book. Kiefer Sherwood puts it out to center gingerly. Hoglander in. Takes the puck behind the net. Puts it back down into the corner. Gets hit. Goes down. Manages to poke it behind the Toronto net. 2:17 left to go in the third period. I'm doing even numbers. Mike Torrance says, thanks, Russ and Mods. Thank you, Mike Torrance, for being here. We appreciate you. And Big Mac's like, thank you, Mike. 2:05 left to go in the third period. Quinn Hughes puts the puck up behind the Toronto Maple Leafs goal. Sheldon Nyes puts it into the corner. Juleson takes a hit. Tyler Myers comes in digging in the corner against Tavares. Blocked in front by Juleson. Garland spins in the corner. Puts it into the middle for Phil DiGiuseppe, who skates it to center. Bluger chips it off the boards and into the Toronto zone. Minute 29 left to go in the third period. Good game, says Hunter. Swerve and Irvin just checked in on Steve Dangles. They're chatting about what's all-time longest shootout. Ha! Hard times. Yeah, they're not even talking about the game right now. Are they streaming live right now? There, Russ, you can say it if you want. It's just their first names. Did you email it to me? Okay. I'll read this out to you guys. Calvin's gonna name his kid. I named Michelle after my great uncle who was chief of the band official named Michelle. But mine is AE to make a girl's name. I named Pauline after my girlfriend's late auntie. Summer got her name from my mother-in-law. Aiden got his name from my mom's name, different mom. And Salvador I named after my late uncle. So carry on the family names. That's good to see. Do we have a goalie controversy? Nah. Good games, says Zach. Yeah, good game, Zach. Thanks for being a good sport tonight. I know it's the first time you've been here and you've been cheering for the other team, but at the end of the day, 10 seconds left to go in the third period. The Vancouver Canucks come out with a shocker and win 3-0 in Toronto. GG, Zach. Too early. Wait, like a minute. Finally, a good game. Hughes on beast mode today. Yeah. 2 points. We got 2 points. Hashtag we got 2 points. Vancouver Canucks defeat the Toronto Maple Leafs 3-0. W, says Matt. Names mean a lot straight up. Yep. It is true. Names do mean a lot. Okay, it's 6:36. I believe, if I'm right, let me check. I'm pretty sure Kempner's going live like right away, guys. So like I said, I'm not doing any post-game stuff. I've got a Sum 41 show to go to. But let me just double check. I'm pretty sure that Kempner Canucks is live. So I'm actually going to grab his... I'm going to get you guys a link to Kempner because I don't want you guys to go without a post-game show. So I'll put that in chat for you. Matt, hashtag we got points. And then you can say it. Shout out, shout out, shout out. And Big Mac's like, Big Hog's like, finally a win. Sorry. Yep, good game, boys. Yeah. Finally. GG, says Big Mac. My son Salvador took his first steps today. I'm so happy. Thank you, Canucks, for this game. That is amazing. I'm glad to see that, man. Your kid took his first steps today. You love to see it. Okay, Kempner should be going live pretty quick here. Oh, he's not going live till 9:30. He was originally going to go live at 9:30, but he's not going live. Blanky, yeah, blanking in with the win. Bang, Lanky Blanky, WWWWW, Lanky shutout. 3 cheers to the Canucks. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. Win a game, we shouldn't win. That's what we do. Canucks logic says. Mike Torrance says, nice, Calvin. Gamer A, we managed not to blow the lead this time. Thanks for the stream, Gary Wiseman. Yeah, you're very welcome. Leah says, woo! Have a great show, Major Tal. Thank you very much. Matt says, woo! Gary Wiseman says, and thanks to everyone for hanging out. Canucks win. Go Lanky. Go Lanky. Enjoy the concert, Russ, says Gary. Stay safe at the concert, Russ and Mrs. Captain. She says, thank you. Peace. Jazz says, woo! Gary Wiseman says, peace. Major Tal says, flexing. Eggplants. You love to see it. He took like 15 steps, 5 steps each time. That's very cool, man. You have 4 kids. That's wild, too. 4 children, eh? Okay. Hashtag points for us. Hunter for emoji. You got to win the trivia contest first. Big Hog, congrats, Calvin. Mohammed Russell, thank you for the stream. Much appreciated and enjoy your concert. Thank you very much. Calvin, hashtag, at least we got 2 points. That's great. At Calvin99 Charlie, treasure these moments. Your kids will be 20 before you know it. And Calvin says, thanks, everyone. Yeah, Canucks win 3-0. You love to see it. Yeah, I'm rocking off right over to Sum 41 now. Kempner Canucks will be going live tonight at 9:30. So if you do want a post-game show, it will be available there. But yeah, running off. Going to go see Sum 41, the very last show they're ever playing. Thank you very much to TSI Mike for stopping by today. It was awesome to have him. Make sure you go check it out. Like I said, there's a link in the description. If you're in chat right now and you have not actually done it yet, please hit that sub button. please hit that like button. Really helps out the stream. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate Major Chow for all the donos today. I'll quickly read those out too. TSI Mike became a member. Major Chow with a $5 dono. Hunter became a member. Major Chow gifted a sub, and I think it went to Freddie. Hachiko says, what does this do? And Leah says, have the best concert ever. You love to see it. Have fun, Russie. Uh-oh. Trivia? I'm bad at trivias. Great day today, guys. Trevor Linden. Yeah. Sum 41. Go check them out. They're one of my favorite bands of all time, so we're going to go watch that, me and my wife. Yeah. Canucks win. Can you believe it? Canucks won. It's me, Mario. I'm going to win. Okay, everyone. The next Vancouver Canucks game is against Winnipeg. And that is on Monday, I believe. Dobby's letting out growls for some reason. Let's see. Oh, that's last month. No, that is this month. Yeah. Tuesday night, our next broadcast, 5 p.m. game against the Winnipeg Jets. We will be live. I appreciate everyone. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the rest of your night. Be safe out there, and I'll catch you next time. My name is Russell Hayday. Take two. My name is Russell Hayday. Take three. Okay. Take three. My name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. Make sure that you make good choices.